Can you kill it? Yes, here we are. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Total Party Knockouts Fight 9. That is correct. 9 so far that we've been fighting, so I'm really glad that you can come and join us on this very monumental day as we bring in the Elder Brain Dragon to come up against these wonderful players that we have in front of us. Some are new, some are old, some are very, very old. Dan? So welcome if this is the first time that you've been here on this channel. I really hope that you enjoy it. I can see some great people inside the chat already, but do say hi if you'd like to. We are quite a lovely bunch here. If you are brand new, maybe give us a little follow. like our wonderful friend Ben Hooley has done, and giving us a little follow there. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate it. But also, if you do want to sit in the background and lurk in the corner, that's absolutely cool. We do have a lurk command if you just want to show your support. So that would be !lurk, and then you'll just let us know that you're in the background and you're just watching, and that we would really appreciate that. Just show you all the love in the world for that. Red Panda Gamer, yes. Yes, mate. You're here on time. This is the best news.
The last time was like 3 minutes before the end of the stream.
Yeah, we've had a few times with that, so I'm so glad to see you. Oh, Ferg is here. We haven't seen Ferg for a long time. Exactly. And Dave Maloney, thank you to see you. Lovely to see you as well. It's the road of 422. Yes. Good to see you. I know that you're here to support a certain person. Maybe that person is a character that you recognise, but we'll talk about that in a little second. So, firstly, I want to just introduce these wonderful, wonderful people in front of us now. So I'm very, very looking forward to kind of coming and joining this. So let's start with... Actually, start with Stuart. Stuart, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I am, actually, tell a lie, a little bit tired because I got very little sleep last night because I am somewhat anxious about this because I am terrified. This is going to be ridiculous. What are we doing?
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. it's only a big brain on top of a dragon. It's fine.
Yeah. Have not the stuff of nightmares at all. Yeah, completely fairy tale stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. And this isn't your first time on TPK because obviously you've got 1 win and 1 loss to your name at the moment.
Yeah, I do count them both as 2 losses though, because in the win I didn't pop off anything except cantrips. Worst and least effective sorcerer in the world, but hey, survival's survival, so I don't know, maybe I should count it as a win, who knows.
Yeah, I'd say take it as a win. So tell us a little bit about your character today. Who are you playing?
I'm going to be playing Pastor Julius McFlanagan, a young T bard who is a parishioner, a religious leader of sorts who extols the virtues of all the gods. Because why not?
Why not?
If you're going to appease one, why not appease them all? Go to Kellenvor and have them all vying for your time.
Really, really nice. They're having a bard on as well, which is really, really exciting. We don't have many bards here on TPK, but when they come, they do good. They do very, very well. It's a very surprising one that doesn't get used. So, of course, being in the arena, you're going to have some fans. Let me just see who that was. That could be Kiddo. Thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So obviously being inside the arena, there's going to be some of your fans, or would it be your flock? I'm not quite sure. So, what would be the name of your favourite fans in the arena today?
I think we'll go nice, simple. They'll be my lambs. Welcome to the flock, people. Or should I say sheeple?
So good. Very, 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 very nice. Okay, so all right, so you've got your wonderful flock. So tell us about what they might shout or might say in those moments of need or those moments of celebration.
I mean, as per our team name, I was somewhat kind of stumped on what to say, but GP Daz has come in with a chat with a stellar suggestion of just bah. And I like that, just this monotonous ring throughout the arena of just bah.
Very, very nice. So good. But yes, okay, so anybody in the chat, if you are part of the flock, part of the lambs, shall we say, do hit us up with some bars in the old... It's so good. I think one of my favourite ones we've had so far has been, what was that one that was, somebody did, it was just a silence, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And it was perfect, and it went really well. So there we are, Bard. Thank you very much, Dan. I would usually give you inspiration, but I am doing nothing to help you guys out today. No way.
You still can, Joe. You know, you can be a nice GM and overall person, but it's up to you, isn't it?
Well, I think that my win loss sort of shows like literally how nice I actually am, because I've had no TPKs in TPK so far. So We'll see what happens. Either it's either incompetence or kindness. I have no idea which one it is yet, but we'll figure it out. But moving over to somebody that we've seen a lot on this channel. You can go see them over at DM Philly and, of course, the Post Show Recaps podcast. They are one of our favourite players from across the pond. It is Melissa Woodward. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited and nervous.
So we've never had you on TPK before, so there you are with a win and a loss of 0-0. Are you nervous? Are you excited? Do you think you're gonna kill, or what do you reckon?
I know a bit about what this thing can do, and it is scary. I was showing everybody before. I have my notes. I have got my highlighting. I'm like, don't forget cool monk shit.
Absolutely, monks do really well on our TPKs. I think we've constantly had good monks. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your character? I have a feeling the Philly fan the post show guys might know this person very well. So yes.
Yeah. So Dottie is an NPC in our West Marches game that we play over on Post Show Recaps, co-created with the great piano man Adam. And Dottie is a very fast-talking bird folk who asks a lot of questions and doesn't really wait for the answers kind of a gal. And she is much maligned for things that are not her fault. She took the blame for some DM shenanigans that happened, but she is perfectly innocent in these matters. But I thought people might enjoy seeing her die if that is what happens. So either way, it should be fun.
Win-win.
Wow, there is sort of like weird. There's kind of like a lot of Dottie. Elder Brain Dragon is a sweet, adorable bunny. Dottie is sus.
Yeah, Micah, I see you. Noted.
So good. So of course, inside the arena, they'll have your fans, Dottie. What was your fans be called?
So I'm especially excited about this game. I don't know if you all know this. I'm a neuroscientist by training, so this whole brain on a dragon thing is just very perfect. So we're the bird brains, I think is, kind of the perfect thing there. So good. But Dottie comes from a land, from a town where the delicacy is the crispy potato. And throughout an adventure that we ran, we really wanted our players to stop by this crispy potato restaurant that we had mentioned that featured a great Canadian cook named Spudnik. And so they're going to chant Spud as part of it. So just, jokes on jokes that only 3 people in the chat will get, but it's fine.
Yep, we're in. So yeah, if you're in part of the Bird Brains, do throw the Spud into the chat, and remember, you might need that later on. You never know, celebration or commiseration, one either. There we go. Spuds are coming through. This is lovely. So I'm excited to kind of see Dottie in action. I love to see monks in action, and I just love having you on this channel. So thank you so much for coming.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. And then we're moving over to so somebody who's never been on this channel before, who is part of the great Brighton RPG crew right down here in my little new hometown. So thank you, Ben, for coming along. How you doing, my friend?
Thank you for having me. I mean, this is the first channel I've ever been on. This is my first ever stream, so I'm super excited.
Well, we will welcome
I'm alive.
You. Yeah,
alive.
exactly. I'm sure that we all welcome you. I think the chat is probably welcoming you right now. So thank you very much for coming along. And tell us a little bit about your characters, then.
So, yeah, Savage Lily Smith. She has been a pirate for some time. She's the captain of a notorious vessel known as the Queen's Armpit. And she's not that bad of a pirate, I guess. I mean, she's kind of potentially a player character, kind of a rolls somewhere between there and a completely evil NPC, I guess. But yeah, I like her already, and I haven't played her yet. This is my first time playing a character in a long time. I'm generally a DM, so yeah, I decided to go with fighter. Keep it simple. Nice. Try and click on one thing. Do that a lot.
Well, we have definitely seen the champion fight has been extremely effective here on TPK, as we saw last time with Dan's turkey terrace that was going on.
A bit more difficult to hit a flying thing maybe with a melee weapon, but we'll see. We'll see how high I can jump.
Yeah. I'm sure that we've got some magic people in here. I'm sure that they can make you fly or something. That's magic, innit? That's magic.
If we can do one thing, can we just do that for a bit?
Lovely. So, of course, Lily's Savage Lily. I keep getting it around the wrong way. Savage Lily is going to have some fans in the old crowd. So, what have we got?
Yeah, I mean, basically her crew, I guess, who are generally kind of waifs and strays. A lot of kind of half orcs in there, and yeah, they generally they bootleg a lot of stuff, lots of barrels, very strong liquor, I guess, that gets stolen and resold. And they do, because they're on the Queen's Armpit, obviously, and they roll a lot of barrels, I guess they are known as the roll-ons. It could be the roll-offs, but roll-on, I think, is definitely a chant that they would, the crew would be shouting. So if you remember the crew, yeah. Roll on.
Roll on. Perfect. So yeah, if you are part of the Queen's Armpit crew, do pop it into the chat right now and get that roll on.
No need to salute, just swear a lot.
There we go. In they come.
Oh, don't. No, you're not allowed to. It's in chat.
Oh yeah, you can swear as much as you like. Just don't use that C-bomb, Joe. Don't use it. Okay, and then moving over to somebody who's had a lot of experience, both sitting where I am and also sitting down there with a complete clean record here. So Dan, there you are. With your one win, no losses as a player. So how are you doing, my friend?
I'm good. I can't believe I've only done one of these as a player. I thought I'd done loads more.
No, just the one.
That's mad. 1 as a player and 4 as DM.
Yep.
That's madness. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I realized how underprepared I was with this character when I started writing out all my stuff whilst we were on the stream. I've just changed a spell, so I've now got fly, because I thought that would probably be a good idea.
Thanks, Dan.
So it won't affect the graphics, Joe. It's fine.
It's fine. That's okay. That's right.
It's all right.
Good. Yeah, I think Daz has just pointed out you need to up those numbers.
I do need to up those numbers, Daz. I do.
So tell us a little bit about Holmes, please.
So yeah, I decided to make a Sawlock called Holmes, and I've only ever played a sorcerer once, and it was terrible. I heard what Stuart was saying then about the most ineffectual sorcerer so far. I think we might have a new one here. It's very squishy. I'm very worried. Very, very, very worried. But yeah, I've sort of made them very good for kind of like a singular purpose, and if that singular purpose doesn't come off, then I might be dead before the break, if I'm honest.
But also remember, the Sawlock is legendary for its multi-classing sort of technique, so I think you're going to be great here and you're going to have a lot of fun. Do you know what I'm telling the guys before we started on the stream? Actually, I don't expect to win this fight at all. I really don't. And they keep looking at me like, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, no, you guys are powerful. They've got some powerful people here. So, Holmes, tell us about your wonderful fans that are going to be in the arena.
So I've decided to call my fans the string section. And I quite often, whenever I'm DMing these, often use the sort of more North American style chants, the sort of da 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 da. So my one is going to be elementary, but instead of the it's going to be
Just have everyone with cellos, just cellos, because they're the most difficult thing to carry in. Just cellos.
Yeah. They can sit down then. They can sit down and have it there. They're all just ready to go in the string section.
Wonderful. All right. So so what we usually do at this moment, because we've now met all of these wonderful players, it's sorry, Willa 40 is here, and I haven't seen them for a very, very long time, and I'm really, really glad that you're in the chat. So good to see you. So what we usually do now is that myself as DM will now leave, as these guys have an opportunity to chat about tactics for about 10 minutes. Please, if you're in the chat, I'm really happy for you to throw some ideas at them as well, and just help them along a little bit. But I shall be back in about 10 minutes time, and I'll let you guys crack on and keep chatting. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Bye.
Sorted.
Bye. Right, I'm starting a stopwatch so he doesn't get the jump on us.
That's it, yeah. I don't want him to know that I'm
Distrusting
planning
the
to
GM
just
already.
stab him.
Right,
That's all I've got.
stabbing away.
That's
Has anyone got any sort of like long-term plans, any ideas?
I'm just gonna hit it a bunch, and I'm gonna dump every key point I've got to try to stun it. Which I'm assuming will just like burn a bunch of legendary resistances, and then like maybe like 4 rounds in, I might be able to do it. Who knows? If it's stunned though, it automatically fails Dex and Strength saving throws. Heads up for if you've got any of those, and then I can
Lily will
cast.
probably just try and grapple it at that point.
Yeah, and I can cast Burning Hands. So that'll be if I do like stun it in a round, then I'm gonna try to do that, and I can like pump some ki to make that a bit stronger. But we'll see. That is like my entire plan is to try to like avoid its breath weapon and try to stun it.
Likewise, I feel like Lily's plan, if such a thing exists, is just to hit it a whole lot, like brutally. I'm planning on dragon kebab, basically. That's the plan. Dragon. I don't know do we know what flavor the dragon is yet? She'd be like, "What flavor's the dragon?" Do you know what flavor it is? What color?
I love that. So
I mean, I don't know. If it's blue, it's probably like grape flavor. If it's from Eberron, you know.
oh, great flavor barbecue. Yes, please.
Or raspberry if it's from Faerun. I like the red ones. They're quite spicy.
A bit fiery.
Yeah, not for everyone. Medium spicy.
So yeah,
so
any singing and dancing that you guys can do to help you to help Lily hit the thing more. I'm really looking forward to find that out.
Yeah, so like my plan is literally like round 1, try and pop off haste on the monk as soon as possible so we can get as many opportunities at the stun as possible, and then from then on dodge the breath weapon as much as I can and just try and inspire anyone.
If you're casting haste, you better hide.
Oh yeah. And then if I can pop off some bardic inspirations towards everyone to try and help, which would be nice and useful. I've only got 5 though. But in terms of stuff, so I went College of Law, so I've got some spells from other things as well. So I've taken good old Fireball, just in case we do manage to like get that stun on, and then we can just throw everything at it. But beyond that, pray.
So I should not immediately run away from you when I inevitably roll higher initiative than you.
That's just such an assumption. I have a wondrous dexterity of. Oh, actually, I'm actually kind of good. I was expecting me to go 10, but no, 16. But yeah, if you could stick around just for me to pop that off, maybe that would be useful. But don't let me slow you down. Okay, if I need to try and catch up, then I'll just have to do it.
Okay.
So I'm basically going to snipe. Like I'm going to stay. I have an AC of 10. I'm going to be as far away from this thing as possible. I'm going to try and dimension door straight away to like as far away as I can. I've got spell sniper, so I can basically hit them from anywhere. Also does mean though if I go down, I might be very far away from help. I've got lots of dodgy things. I've got lots of things like mirror image and silvery barbs and all sorts of fuckery. Yeah,
that's really good.
Never heard of that one.
We're gonna get a bit of overlap, I think, Dan, which would be great.
Yeah,
because I've taken a bit of all the healing things as well. So I'm thinking the best approach might be a bit of yo-yo healing. So if someone goes down, then I'll bring them back up, and then we can hopefully do that rather than burning. But I
don't have any healing. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
I can sort of save myself. I can't save anyone else.
So I'll I'll be like that annoying younger sibling, just trailing you from a distance. Going,
yeah.
Wait.
Well, you've got good songs to play. That's all right. Yeah, I like that.
I don't know the details of the breath mechanic weapon. I just know that it's bad.
Yeah.
I assume it's gonna be big and bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if, for example, you turned a dragon that had a brain on it into something else, would the brain be then on like a mouse or a frog or something?
Oh,
If you were able to, would you like?
I do have that in my wheelhouse to potentially change them, but I'm not too sure how that does affect it.
Yeah, I mean, I know
you
nothing
talking
about.
polymorph?
Yeah, if you're polymorphing a
Doesn't-
dragon, or do you polymorph the brain? I don't know. Is the,
Well, I
is the dragon just really grateful to you if you get the brain off its back?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I won't attack you. Keep concentrating.
Polymorph is interesting if it like gives us a round to like chill, but
Yeah.
inevitably, like the moment we hit it again, it'll stop being
Yeah,
whatever.
sure.
So we gotta like.
That's why I'm thinking maybe polymorph might be better if someone's just on the brink, particularly yourself, Ben. If you're a fighter, I can maybe giant ape you, and then you can smashy.
It won't
Well, I
be
was
fair,
thinking
Sam.
this. I can twin spell polymorph and turn both of our melees into 2 T-Rexes and just go ape shit for a couple of rounds, just burn through some hit
This
points.
is interplanar. Let's do it.
Oh
anything.
man.
I was considering to do that immediately and just immediately turn you into T-Rexes and then just fuck off.
Oh, I wish you hadn't told us now.
Oh man. So I need to pull up the T-Rex stat block, maybe.
Yeah,
I think
right.
Joe will give
it
the sheets if need be. I've also got another little Hail Mary. My 6th level spell is Scatter, and I've got it with Spell Sniper as well. So basically, if we're all bogged down by the dragon, I can just teleport everyone 120 feet away.
Oh wow!
So I was also considering if some kind, I have 10 dexterity. If some magic happens and I end up like somewhere high on the initiative order, I could literally throw Melissa and Ben at the dragon,
Yeah, on top
as
of it.
far away as possible from the dragon,
I
and
think
Stu
that'd be a
like
great
somewhere
start.
half in between.
I would forgo the opportunity to fly if you can just throw me straight onto the top of its head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far are we from it right now?
Oh, we end up like it's far. That's
Right.
even for a monk.
Well, but I have one time that I can do from 150 feet away. I can do my like searing sunburst thing. So I'll probably start with that so that I don't run away.
Yeah, fair. I mean, if I manage to do it, do you want me to do that? Do you want me to just scatter everyone? I've just looked up the spell and it has to be on the ground. It can't be on top of the dragon. So I could put you at its feet, but I couldn't put you on it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was wondering how I was even going to close with it. So I was thinking of sauntering slowly towards it, just hurling a few insults. It's not as effective as being, magically dumped next to it. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, we've got 2 minutes. Also, bear in mind, though, I might be very low on the initiative order. So if you guys just want to book it, I can just dimension door out there and recoup on the next round. I've also got Big B's hand, so I can like try and keep hold of it. I've got so many. I'm just going to be throwing concentration things at it. I've got a draconic spirit. I've got Big B's hand. I'm going to be trying to hold it down. I'm going to be trying to hit it with another dragon, like all sorts. And just from the back, just be like Eldritch blasting it as I go.
Warlocks are so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to be so far away. I've realized now that I should have picked the other Eldritch Blast, not the one that pushes it away, the one that pulls it towards you. Just imagining just Eldritch Blasting it back to the ground.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
But I only get one because I'm only 2 on a wall.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's okay. Taylor was asking, do you have Earthbind as a warlock or no?
I don't have Earthbind as a warlock.
Okay.
I'm very low on warlock. I just took 2.
Right. I will do my... Theoretically, I can fly up and try to stun it and knock it back to the ground. We'll see. But
well, yeah, as we described, the first ever thing I fought with Joe, like if you go up and grapple it, then it falls to the ground, right? Because its movement speed 0, it falls.
Yeah, I probably won't try to grapple a dragon with a strength of 12. But,
so make friends with it then, make friends with it. It's like the plan.
Yeah.
Okay, make friends. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, diplomacy. That's the name of the game, right?
Always. It's literally the name is called Total Party Diplomacy. This is exactly what it's about.
Yeah, TBD.
Well, I hope that was informative. I'm enjoying that I haven't come back to like people shouting, death and kill and we're going to beat the hell out of you sort of stuff. So this is a good sign.
We just didn't get to it yet.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that 10 minutes went by really fast.
It did.
It does go fast very, very quickly, actually. All right, so shall we begin? I think we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Alrighty, so of course your team is called Lacking Inspiration. I just want to make sure we put that in. Okay. So what we see is a pair of eyes. They sort of begin to sort of close and open. So it begins to zoom out from their face. What we see is tattoos across their skin. And then electric pink hair as they begin to sort of sway slightly. As it zooms out past, we see the great ship, the scourge of the Sword Coast, the Queen's Armpit. As we see a half-orc standing on the edge of a plank, their hands tied and bound. As we see behind them, the blurs away, we see the Lord's Alliance Admiralty standing behind them.
Bastards.
Savage Lillian Smith, you have been charged with piracy. You've been charged with murder, and you have been found guilty. And you shall die by the which you have made your riches, and be drowned by the sea. Do you have any last words? As we go back to Lily, as she stands and looks, she looks down at her feet. There's got to be a way to get out of this. As she turns to say her last words, but there's a sound suddenly kicks in. And she can't think of anything to say. We cut through to a wonderful wood. Someone's walking along with a potato, munching away at this crispy potato. Their staff along the side as they walk through the wood, the sounds of the birds around them. As we see this Aarakocra sit on the ground and begin into their meditation practice. Firstly, of course, we're placing the potato on the ground, placing a big sprinkle of hazelnut seeds and small kind of chirpings of dried worms. And finally, a big dollop of butter. She sits and thinks. As she begins to sing, as she says, goes through the notes, bum, 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 bum. And then suddenly she hears, and she can't remember the next note. So we cut through to a large church, then a large tent, in the middle of a field. Huge congregation of people standing, looking up towards a great and charismatic pastor. They're beginning to sort of shout and stare. They sort of come to go into their penultimate moment of the prayer. The people are up, their hands are in the air. They are dancing, they are singing, they are fainting. As the pastor turns, he just puts his hand to the air and stops, freezing for a moment as he hears. The rest of the congregation look and stare upon him. Touched. He's being touched. He's being touched by God. As they sort of begin to sort of chirp around as the pastor stands frozen, unable to finish his passage. He can't remember. He can't bring through the creativity. He tries so hard. He suddenly turns, and we cut through to a crime scene in the middle of Waterdeep. So we see the city guard around this murder. You see a dwarf lying on the ground. No blood. The door seemed to have been locked from the inside. There's no sense of anyone being exiting at any point. As we just see a half drow burst into the room with floppy hat and with a smoking pipe. They look around the room for a moment. This is a moment that the city guards know it's a time for Holmes to become and think and figure out what might have happened. It goes silence in the room as Holmes turns over to his Furbolg friend and says, "Well, it's elementary, my dear Boston. As the team then look and stop as they look towards Holmes. As Holmes says, "Oh, it's very obvious. It's." She freezes for a moment. He can't figure out what parts are where. And suddenly there's a flash in all 4 scenes as you all find yourself inside a room, a small stone room. All you can hear in the background is do 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 sha 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 as a small gnome walks into the room. Hello and thank you for coming down to the Randal Arena. You've been brought here by the gracious and beauticious Queen of Many Colours for their entertainment. You'll be put up against a creature. If you beat the creature, you shall be returned few moments before when we took you, and of course you'll have that moment of inspiration you've been looking for. Of course, we always provide the gifts for you here at the arena, so behind you is your table of gifts. Do not worry about attunement, they will always be there. Now, if you'd like to get yourself comfortable, we'll be moving into the arena very, very shortly. As you turn around and see these other strangers in the room at a table laden with boxes and gifts and wraps. So, who would you like to pick up their present first?
Present?
Yes, present.
Yeah, go on then. What you got me?
So, kind of walks over and you see that on the table is this like scabbard that's sort of slightly curved like this. The leather is like a dark red leather. But as you kind of like pull out the scimitar, the blade looks faster than light as you hold on to the scimitar of speed.
Ooh. Quick knife. Nice. Thanks, sausage.
So we see Lily sort of like go over and what you just sort of like practicing with it. Do we see you do anything with it?
Lily would also her grimace, her glowering visage, which she's obviously offering to everyone, can usually be taken for the fact that she hates you and she probably wants to beat you up, but or at least rob your stuff. But actually, there's more of a deeper existential crisis going on for Lily right now. This is not her first experience of play, not a travel. She's recently met the god whose name is inscribed upon her forehead, Sick Bruv, who she's worshipped ever since she was a child, and is a warlike and tricksterish god. She met him recently, fought alongside him, had the honour of doing so, found out he was actually a fucking dickhead, and he was just a selfish twat. And so right now she's looking at this blade, really just wondering what her purpose is. She's in a funk.
Mm. So we see the half-orc turn, the bright electric pink hair, sick bruv across the forehead as they walk over to the corner and contemplate. Who would like to pick up their gifts next?
Yes, I'll step forward.
As Holmes steps forward, you can see on the table, I've actually forgotten what I've given you. There we go.
Staff of the Magi.
There we go, that's the one.
+7.
So on the table, you can see there is something that looks like a violin case. As you look over, it's like a hard, solid violin case. As you kind of pop over and you pop open the tops and open it up, what you actually find inside is a bow, like a violin bow. The bow itself seems to have some sort of dark eldritch power about it. As you hold it in your hand, you can think of the crossroads, you can think of the devil playing, you can think of all of these things as you hold the eldritch staff in your hands.
I think it takes hold of it and just, we're in like a caged room, right?
Yeah.
And just takes it and just draws it along the bars feeling for any imperfections, any kind of moments of pivot, or just where the slight amount of force could be placed into it and make an opening, all the while just staring directly at the dwarf. Was it
It's a goblin.
the goblin? Just staring at them.
The
Little
sound you
smile.
make, like primary school violin recitals. That's what we can hear.
So we'll do it at once.
So this sound sort of like permeates through the room a little bit. It kind of stops the drowning of the sound of the bass that's coming from the arena itself, just for a moment before it returns, leaving two of you waiting to pick up your gifts.
Well,
I think
I'll gesture
Dottie is looking around and goes up to the guy. Hi, hello, how are you? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. This seems like a mistake, but I was just off in the woods and then now I showed up here. But this seems nice. Are you nice? Do you have something for me? What's going on?
Dum 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 dum. What's the next note? Exactly, Dottie. It's exactly the right place for you, I'm afraid. There is a present on the table for you. I'm not really kind of paid very much more to know any more information about that, I'm afraid. But all I can tell you is that you can return if you complete your mission here and entertain the Queen of Many Colours.
Okay, that's a lot. I wasn't really expecting that. I guess I'll go get the present, but also I would really like to just go home. Okay, we'll see what's going on here. I don't really understand.
I would like to go home too, he sort of mutters to himself as he sort of sits down, waiting for you to pick up your present. Okay, so on the side you find there is a small box made of just simple wood. Upon the box itself, there seems to be like a small, piece of dragon scale that is like holding the box together. As you sort of twist the top and pop it open, inside you find a very simple, almost like a sash belt. But as you pick it up, you see that all of the scales of this dragon has been like woven into the scale of the dragon hide belt as you kind of place it around your waist. So I should probably go through and actually say what everyone's stuff can do. So we'll do that in a little bit. But you're sort of standing there with this kind of sash, Dottie.
Does it look good? Do you like it? What about it? What do you think?
All
Does
right.
everyone think it looks
Yeah.
good?
Without
Totally
looking
suits
up
you.
from his bows, Holmes just mutters under his breath and points in the direction of Dottie. 24 seconds.
Okay, I don't know what that means. Hello.
Kind of imagine Dottie sort of like jumping over, like looking everywhere. Leaving, of course, one without their gift.
Pastor's gonna look around and then look to the goblin and be like, "You're a curious one, you are. Is this some kind of trick from McGlubier or something? I don't know. I'll need to conduct the scriptures." Right.
Just have faith, Pastor.
Faith seems to be... I can't find the words. Let's see what you got for me. And he walks forward and picks up what is waiting for him.
A small box about this size. Tiny, tiny little box. As you kind of open it out, inside you see a ring that seems to have like galaxies inside the jewel that sits on the top. As you pick up and place onto your finger, the ring of shooting stars.
Mighty fine piece of jewelry there.
Well, unless there's anything else you'd like to do, I would probably, the Queen of Many Colours would probably like to get on with it and enjoy this entertainment before their lunchtime. Does that sound all right with you lot?
I got no better place to be right now. That's fine.
I mean, I definitely have better places to be, but I guess if we're stuck here, I guess we can do whatever this means. We sure we can't just go home or like have a picnic? That seems much better.
So which of these decades have I got to fight first? Is it you or you? I've
Are
got
you-
to fight the bird.
You're not going to be fighting each other.
Oh yeah.
Instead, the Queen of Many Colors has brought a great creature that will bring great prestige to you if you do kill it. I'm not at liberty to tell you what that is at this time, I'm afraid.
Of course you're not sausage. Jog on then.
So unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about, we're going to crack straight into this battle. That's all right. Great. Okay. So you're kind of taken and you're led out with your new items that are all upon your person. As you seem to walk down the corridor, you can see there's all these other chambers all the way down that seem to have people flashing into existence inside, and then some that are just disappearing. As you come towards a great door, wooden door, and as you walk forward, there's sort of the bassness seems to crank it up towards more of a kind of a treble, as you begin to hear almost every single voice inside this great arena. Thousands and thousands of people inside. As from outside, all you can begin to hear is, "Ladies and gentlemen," and the crowd's like, "Ah." "Welcome to the Randal Arena." It's like, "Ah." "The Queen of Many Colors have brought someone to you that will bring you great entertainment and most possibly death." Ooh, as the crowd begin to kind of go through. "Introducing, from the great team of lacking inspiration, the great pirate queen, Savage Lily Smith." It's like the crowd just start going absolutely crazy, and all you hear is, "Roll on, with all in your heart." As they sort of roll on, sort of begins to kind of crowd around the arenas. Out comes Lily. How does it look like when you come out?
Lily is used to crowds. She likes to start fights, generally in the middle of them. She's a good 6'4", 200 pounds of well-toned half orc. Bits of her that aren't encased in sort of well-fitting chainmail are covered in a lattice of scar tissue and various tattoos. Her deity, as we mentioned, sick bruv over her head, and she is going to be fixing her eyes on. Is the thing in front of us yet? It's not.
No,
is it?
all you can see in front of you right now is a step, almost like a little step up to like what looks like a summoning area.
Okay. Just going to lap up the crowd, and then at the same time flip them all the birds because charisma.
There's a large group in the arena who find that extremely offensive. As you flick the bird. So the next all you hear is, "And now, into the Randal Arena, the man of faith, the man of the cloth, the man of every god under the sun, Pastor McFlanagan." And it's just like, it's like almost begins to kind of move around the arena. The sound of those sheep beginning to continue round as the lambs begin to kind of begin to make their presence known for their great pastor. So what happens when you walk in, Pastor?
Walks out, arms raised, as every sermon does begin. "My lambs, witness me. We are here today to find the words that we did not have previously."
Yes, we are.
I feel mighty good.
It's like all these hands kind of go up into the air. And sort of like, witness, bah.
I don't care which god it is that you follow. I just ask that you follow them all.
Very, very, very nice. And now, entering the Randal Arena, the most flighty of creatures, the great hand fighter, the great eater of crunchy potatoes, Dottie! She sort of like come out, and it's all actually happened. You just hear thuds everywhere as these potatoes are all being chucked into the arena. As they're being like, as Dottie comes bursting through. So, what do you look like when you come through, Dottie?
I think Dottie flies in. She's draped in her kind of like orangey red robe, and she's just buzzing with like nervous energy. And she is like unable to stop moving. She's just flitting around, looking around, trying to take it all in. Oh, hello. There's a lot of people here. That thing is really scary. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Good luck, everybody.
As the spuds go absolutely crazy. The bird brains go absolutely mental. The bird brains have, it's notably that there is actually a small riot going on in the corner, as the crew from Savage's crew and the bird brains are now currently fist fighting in the corner over what we just call the flipping off the bird incident before the fight.
It's to be expected.
It's to be expected. And finally, and the announcer just goes, and finally, entering the, and you just hear this, there's like thousands of cellos begin to try and tune. It's like, entering, it's Holmes. It just sort of like stops there as you come through Holmes, and all you can hear is elementary.
There's a shimmering red number 221B bus that just comes out through the tunnel, and as it sort of slows into position, it slowly disapparates, revealing Holmes, who is there just nonchalantly holding a cup of tea, reaches into their pocket, pulls out a larger than expected hip flask, and just pours until it overflows and starts sipping.
Very, very nice. And now showing your champion. The crowd kind of goes into sort of silence. The lights begin to dim slightly, as the only light that seems to be on is in the center of this arena. The great sigils and marks that are placed upon begin to kind of glow and shimmer. Some seem to almost come off of the floor itself. The other light seems to shine over to the Queen of Many Colours as she stands there. Who's got a really high passive perception? I'm guessing it's going to be Dottie. Yeah.
15.
Oh, 15. Okay.
Yeah.
15. Who's got the highest one here? No. Okay, so Savage and Lily and Dottie, you see the Queen of Many Colours sort of standing. She stands up. She has these kind of different colours of red, blues, whites, blacks, greens, all different colours that she's wearing. But you two notice that there is a pendant that she is wearing. It just looks like something from the distance. Looks like some sort of five-headed beast. As she stands and she brings her arms up like this, as suddenly the sigils begin to glow and twist, and all that you begin to hear is the sound of sludge, and then you hear as the sound of the ping suddenly kicks louder and louder, almost inside your head itself, as it stands before you. As you can see now, the elder brain dragon standing is dripping in like what could only be described as mucus. The tendrils. I'm just going to make sure everybody at home can see this as well, because nobody can. this tendril sort of coming out from a slit from its back of its neck. As you see these tendrils coming through, the body of the actual dragon itself almost looks as if it is a puppet, a literal puppet in front of you. It is ginormous. Inside of your heads, all you hear is Dottie. However, you hear more cattle to turn, to change into my army. And all of you hear this inside of your brain, but Dottie, you hear the words itself. you begin to understand its deep speech. As you look up, the lights begin to kind of change. The arena seems to go strangely silent as people are holding their own heads, feeling headaches coming through. As you look up at this abomination of a dragon. Let's roll initiative, please.
Here we go.
Go.
Come on.
Kicking on the thing, doing the thing.
Ooh, 18,
And
8.
it continues. Roll 20 is going to keep you forever.
Go on,
Oh,
Ben.
yes, Ben!
There we
Oh,
go.
good
In with the
management.
20. It's all right. We'll pop you in, and we'll definitely give you that score. There is 2. I found this new wonderful emoji over at the Phillies channel, which I adore. So I'm going to put that one on instead of our usual roll normal crit number. Let's have a look.
I don't think I can click my token, actually. I'm not sure. Oh, because I've got the ruler selected.
There you
Let me
go.
show you how not to use Roll20, or how to use different parts of it when I should be using others.
See, education right here on
Yes,
Sabotage the DM. Right, let's have a look. So let's get you one.
Thank you.
Oh, I speak idiots. I'm on a different one
The
as well.
first of many crits this evening, I think you'll find.
Yes, it probably will be. So that's 22. Yeah, what I'm going to say is it's more slightly more impressive. It's somebody who didn't crit and is actually going before you. So,
It's pretty quick, eh?
Yeah.
wow. So suddenly, like the creature looks at you all, and sort of as it kind of lurches forward, you see all of like the brine that is like dripping off of this thing. As Dottie, you go into your first stance and begin your first turn.
Yeah, so Dottie is going to bring her wings together, and you see this like bright ball of light as she like pulls her wings apart. And she is going to, from where she is, do searing sunburst at it. So can I get a
Whoa.
con save, please?
Yeah, of course you can. What a
DC
start.
18.
Sure, not 21, isn't it?
So I'm not putting a key point into this, so that's your call. It's
Ah,
like a monk
that's-
ability, not a key ability. So
That's actually, I really enjoyed that. That's great. I think that works for me. 23. Oh, sorry. We'll turn on the rolls. It is 23, and those at home can also can say what that is. I'm just going to change to make sure everyone can see it.
I believe it's going to do nothing, which is lame.
What?
But that's okay. Yeah.
Wow, I thought it
I
would
know.
do
I was like
something.
reading online, trying to be like, it does nothing if it succeeds. That's why I didn't bother putting key points into it.
Silvery barbs. Roll it again.
We're going to roll again. Great. So take that off then, and I'll re-roll that one. Let's have a look. Silver barbs. Here we go. Bong. Oh, and this time it fails. It's going to choose to succeed instead.
Okay, great.
One.
Yeah.
One.
One of 25 burnt.
Okay, lovely. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Dottie?
Yeah, she is going to run over here, and she's going to dodge as her bonus action, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Great.
So for anyone counting at home, that's a key point.
Alrighty, so Savage, you've just seen this ball of light flash towards them. It sort of seems to kind of like shift and then come back and then hit again and then shift and not quite hit this great creature. As Lily, you pull up your scimitar and you go into your first action.
Yeah, Lily has a few experimental swipes of the scimitar of speed as she strolls at a leisurely pace forwards. One hand on her hip. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30-ish. And she points the scimitar as she walks at the dragon, saying, I don't know what that is, that slimy fanny pack you got on, but it's not a good look. It's coming off. And she would then take the dodge action as well.
Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. So now it is the elder brain dragon's turn. So the elder brain's going to fly up 10 feet, and suddenly it shoots over this way and sits up here on the on top of this pillar. It's just sort of like lands down. It sort of like slightly shakes in its gills as it suddenly fires out a breath weapon at you. So let me just pop this breath weapon on. There we go. So it's going to hit everybody. I'm just actually going to take that off because it's going to hit everyone except for Savage. So let's stick in the tadpole brine attack. Alrighty. So can I get a Constitution saving throw, please? From you three.
I can only make this with a nat 20.
So that was so you had your dodge, so that makes it a 10.
I'm going to use a key point to roll that again.
Yep. Or is it that you can add numbers to it, or is it you can re-roll it?
No, Diamond Soul spend a key point to re-roll saving throws.
Amazing.
That's why I did not multi-class.
And the dodge makes you what? Anything that you have to take? It gives
It's
you con.
advantage on dex saves, not con saves, though.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it
exactly.
was strength, dex, and con.
No.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
Oh, but 25 means that you beat it, which is great news for you. So those who failed will take 57 psychic damage.
Fucking hell.
And Dottie, you're going to take half of that. And
Evasion, I'm going to take none of it, I believe.
Great.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Evasion is specifically dex saves. Never mind.
but as you see this brine like fire towards you, you get covered in it. The last thing you see is a tiny, tiny worm. So it lands onto your face and you feel it crawling up your eyes, and it looks into your eye here as its teeth open up inside. The tadpole launches itself into your eyeball, all three of you, as all of you feel these like tadpoles crawling into your ears and into your bodies. You are now all infested with this parasite. So those who, whilst infested, no, you're all going to be taking 3d10 of psychic damage at the start of each of your turns.
13.
But we'll re-roll them each time because that was a bad roll. So, and
all of us, right? Even if we succeeded, it's still...
even if you succeeded, you have been infested. So, unless you're a constructor or undead, which I don't think you are. No, as you see the lithid tadpoles begin to kind of move in. I'm also going to say that if you drop to 0 hit points while still infected, you will stay conscious and stable. And then in 12 hours, you will turn into a lithid mind flayer.
Nice.
Something to look forward to.
I don't think it is. This isn't a disease, right? Because
It's
like
not
an
a disease,
infestation.
no.
Yeah, I didn't think
It's
so.
not a disease, no. It's a parasite that's kind of like clicked in, I'm afraid. Because I did look at that and I was like, I need to make sure that's clear. Ooh. Right, I'm just going to quickly see if that recharges. Oh, yes, it does.
Oh,
Okay. And it's just going to sit there and just like... And I think, Dottie, you can just hear in your brain, the beginning, the start towards perfection. As we move through to... Oh, great. Suddenly... Savage, can you do a charisma save for me, please?
oh, you're kidding me. That's the one thing I'm... Yeah, okay. Here we go.
I'm looking for 18.
Yeah. I don't have to click the token as well, do I? Just click charisma.
Charisma save. 11. Okay. You can't move until the end of your turn. As you feel like this brain sort of beginning to contact you, and your feet seem to be stuck to the ground as you're unable to move.
My boots.
Holmes, it is now your turn. You now look up, and the dragon is literally on top of you.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So Holmes is going to... Oh, that'd have been useful. Holmes is going to look up and just point their their brand new bow in the direction of the dragon, whisper, mutter under their breath. You can't hear it, but you can assume that it's probably quite sarcastic, and is going to cast Scatter.
Should we put that in the chat?
I shall.
Okay. Yeah, quivers as well. That's quite nice with the bow. Imagine you trying to you get you like this, playing like a bow that's not there. So if you have 5 creatures you can see within range, and you teleport them 120 feet. Where would you like to put everybody?
So I would like to stick Savajan and Dottie right up onto the dragon. Actually, I think it's dealer's choice. Where would you like to be, peeps?
Oh, you know where I'm going.
No.
I just want to be within range of the bard, but close to the dragon is good too.
Is it possible, if the dragon is on like a perched on the pedestal, is it also possible for me to be on that pedestal in any way, shape or form?
I don't want to be a stickler.
Yeah.
But it does say the space that is on the ground or on the floor.
Sure. So as close to the dragon as I can be.
Yeah, so that'd probably be at the bottom. Oh, my doorbell just went. I don't think I'm expecting anybody. Bear with me a second.
Another Elder Brain Dragon.
Oh, it is another Elder Brain Dragon has come to join us for another fight. Okay, so yeah, I'll say that you can get to the bottom of the pillar. The pillar's about 10 foot high.
Okay.
Well, Dan's gonna say something.
Yeah, no, I've got an idea for that, but I won't retcon it. I'll use my idea in a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
So Stuart, you pick where you want us to be, and I'll follow you.
I was going to suggest the same thing. Damn it. Let's set you up for a bit of flanking. So I'll go there.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Oh, why am I a bard right next to a bloody dragon?
Yeah, you could maybe not be right next to it. Oh, why have I not been able to stop being able to move her? Over here.
Shall I go
Oh, she can't go over the dragon, apparently. That's funny.
okay.
Do you want to hide behind me, at least?
Great suggestion.
Don't another splash of brine on you, do you? Really? I mean.
And then I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna move very far because also I'm on 30 hit points, and if I die, then that's it. I'm infested, so I'm gonna need some help, guys. So I'm gonna head over to. Why can't I move more? Over to. It won't let me move any further than that.
You can't move over the space the dragon is occupying. That's what
It's because there is actually a big pillar in the way, and it's stopping you from getting through that area.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Sorry about that. All right, so
I'm gonna go to there. I'm gonna use. Forgive me if I'm not sorcering very well, but I'm gonna sorcery point that to quicken that to make that bonus action, and then I'm going to try and Eldritch Blast that dragon off that pillar with my action.
Oh, very, very nice. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so let's go with that. Yeah, that's. I mean, this is the first time you've done sorceries, but yeah, just try and make sure you have that called before you do that in the future.
I don't think that's going to be a problem for much longer.
2 rounds.
So Eldritch Blast. Here we go. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
For 12 force damage, and it goes 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
So it falls off.
I'm going to say it hovers. It
falls up.
In easy reach of clambering or.
Yeah. All right, so you're... yeah, why not? We can let you go on the floor. Yeah, let's have it on the ground. Why not? Okay, so it's now fall to the ground, but lands quite graciously. I'm going to say because it's a hell of a creature. Okay, cool. So then its sort of tentacle kind of comes out and whips across. I can hit quite a few of you. This is interesting, but Savage hasn't been hit yet, so we're going to go for Savage as this tentacle comes towards you. Oh my god, it's a quit. It's a nat 20! Alright, so you see what you're going to get. So you get 15 psychic damage, and you are now grappled. Savage.
Nice. I am indeed.
Alrighty.
Do I need
Okay.
to do that myself there? 15 off.
Yeah, so if you just click on your token,
Oh, okay.
and then you see that there's a green circle above it, you just type -15 and it will take it off automatically.
Perfect. Thank you.
There we go. Lovely. All right. As we go through to a pasta. So I think that was everything you could do, wasn't it, Dan? Just before I moved on to my legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, pasta.
Right. Oh Lord! He's nervous as hell. It's gonna reach forward, put a hand on Dottie's wing, and I don't even need to be that close to you. Bollocks! Right, and it's gonna cast haste.
Very
So
nice.
Dottie is now hasted, and then for good measure, he's going to pull out a book, just rifle through different pages, throw the book away, be like, that's not, let's go with soon, read out. And it's going to read out an invigorating passage from his thing and give Dottie bardic inspiration as well.
Nice.
Very, very nice.
And it's going to run the fuck away.
Oh, the worms out of his eyes.
And it's going to go there to try and get some cover.
Yeah, really nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Yeah. As a tentacle kind of whips out towards you, Dottie. Just before your turn. Oh, wrong one. 22.
Oh, that just hits.
Couple of words.
Getting wet.
So what happens here?
I can.
You don't even have to roll as long as you even if you roll a 1, it's gonna miss.
Okay, yeah. I expend a bardic inspiration die and I can reduce something within 60 feet, an attack roll. So
Perfect.
for one, I won't roll it. Yeah.
It's like whips through, and as it kind of whips towards like just to here, it almost like gets hit by a piece of sunlight, and it sort of bounces away. As one of the many gods that you have. There's this minor god. The god of potted plants are sort of sat there, and they're like, oh, they did say that prayer that once, as it just stops it from like hitting through. Well done, very, very, very nice. Okay, as we go through into round 2.
We survived a round.
Okay, Dottie.
3 of us are infested, but it's fine.
Winning.
Okay, Dottie, it's your turn.
Okay, it's on the ground, right? You said.
He's on the ground, yep.
Okay. Dottie's gonna move to the opposite side of it, just in an attempt to not get hit at the same time. And she's gonna strike out at it with her wings for some unarmed strikes.
Right. Oh, and it comes in with a 20!
Water.
Very, 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 very nice. Okay, let's get that. Who's 20s in? Everybody, 20s. Oh, DM Phillies in the chat, please. There we are. They're everywhere. They're all over the screen. Great. Let's see how much we hit for.
So 16 radiant damage, and can I
Perfect.
get a DC 21 con save, please?
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, in with the stunning strike. So let's see the con save. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong one. My apologies. Wrong button. This one.
Ah.
Oh, and it fails. So it's going to use this legendary there, and it's going to succeed.
I figured, but that's okay. She's gonna hit it again.
Go for it.
28
28 hits.
for 11 radiant damage, and can I get another DC 21 con save, please?
Absolutely. This is why everybody is there going, oh, you thought you weren't going to win this. This is the reason why, my friends, because it comes in and it fails on the con save. So it's going to use a legendary to try and to succeed on that one.
Great. Now she's going to do her hasted attack, another unarmed strike. 29.
29 hits.
for 11 radiant damage. And can I get
Very
another
nice.
DC 21 con save, please?
Of course you
Seem
can.
to have lost all your
Oh,
keys.
shit.
Oh, and it succeeds on a 22.
Silvery barbs, roll it again.
No worries. Has it been your turn since then? Yes, it has. You're just making sure that you still got your reaction available. Okay, so you want another con save. 19. And it will use its last resistance there. As it's used. It still has a 4. So there we go. The resistances are gone as it does not take
Yes.
that one.
Nice work, Dottie.
Great. She is going to unarmed strike as a bonus action. 13.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Inspiration.
Okay. That is her turn.
Okay. Wow, what a turn, eh? Very, very nice. So, I think looking at this, the Elder Dragon is gonna do a little whip towards you again. I think on that one. So here it comes. Wrong button again. So the tentacle kind of flips out from its shoulder blades. 21 does not hit, I imagine.
No, it's
It just
not.
sort of like whips in front of you, almost like a wet towel. It's like shing, as it just like flips in front of you slightly. Alrighty, as we move through to Savage. Savage, you are stood right next to it, but you are grappled currently.
So I've got this tentacle around me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lily's going to shout at it. She's like, "You're lightweight, you are. You don't even know what colour you are. You're like a purple dragon." And she's sort of like, "You're lightweight. I'm going to need a side order of crunchy potatoes with you." And then she obviously bursts free of the tentacle. Is it a strength save or check?
It'll be athletics check, I believe it is. It just says
Athletics.
it just athletics or let's have a look. What does it say?
Athletics sounds good.
Yeah, athletics.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics if it's grappling. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, as you break free, as you just sort of pull these tentacles off. As you've used your action to get out of the grapple.
I have. Can I get like onto the dragon from where I am? Do you think? Can I mount the dragon?
Yeah, you can do. You can climb on.
That's what I'm going to do. Lily's going to hoist up the hoist, not the right word, but I'm going to hoist up the column and vault onto, ideally, like just the behind it, a good riding spot, somewhere near where the brainy, horrible tentacle things are that can just be pulled. Chopped up.
Yeah, I'll let you climb up there for your rest of your movement. I'm not going to ask for too much of a climb on it because you have used your action already, so I'm just going to let you kind of get up there.
Thank you very much.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Apart from additional swearing, which you don't need to hear right now, I'll save that for later.
Okay. Okay, so Tentacle comes over and slaps into you, Savage, as you kind of get to the area for that 20, which I guess hits you.
By one, yeah.
So you hit 15 psychic damage and you're grappled again.
Ow, you bugger.
As the creature, yeah, going to turn to you, Dottie. And it's going to come in with some attacks. So it comes in with a bite attack, which fails. It comes in with 2 claw attacks, 26 and a crit. And then it finally comes in with a tentacle attack. So, so most of those hit apart from the first one, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that one in with a 20, and then finally with the last one. So that is for a total of 36, 37, 38 damage.
Okay.
Did she get an opportunity attack for that nat one?
No. So so he grabs hold of you, and then the dragon, holding both of you, shoots up 80 feet. Okay, as we move through to the that was the Elder Braid's turn, and the lair action. So the lair action, suddenly around you, this the other two, Pasta and Sherlock Holmes, you suddenly feels as if it's slightly opaque around you, as a wall of force sort of like spims around your faces, and sort of like holds you in, and it's unable for you to kind of attack through it. We go through to Holmes themselves. Holmes, what would you like to do?
So is the wall of force like a dome?
It's
Or
sort of
is it like a ring?
It's 10 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to draw it on here, it's probably the easiest way. Hate drawing on maps, even though that's my favourite thing. So you imagine it goes 5, So like that. And then it goes up. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So it goes up another 20. Yeah, it goes up about 20 feet above you. So almost like a wall that kind of slightly overhangs.
Okay, so but it's only 20 feet up.
Yeah.
Okay. The dragon's 80 feet up.
Yeah. I'm going to say that looking at the trajectory of where you are at the moment, you will need to move if you're going to want to kind of fire upwards.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Which one of these should we do? Sorry, that changed my tactics slightly. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do some chaos. I am going to wheel back. If I come into about there, would you say that I've got a clear shot of the dragon?
You can try it.
Okay.
Melissa using naughty language.
It's just trying to quote Dan.
15 messages were deleted by moderator.
Then I'll come round to here. Give myself a bit more space.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'm going to use more sorcery points. And I'm going to use a twin spell. And I'm going to cast polymorph. And I'm going to turn both of my allies into grappled T-Rexes.
Cool. So you're T-Rexes now. I'm just going to say that from that change, you fall 80 feet. So you're now T-Rexes, but you've now landed on the ground. Okay. So let's drop you in.
That's so mean.
Rah!
I can never remember how to spell T-Rexes. Not T-Rexes, but you know what I mean? Because it's not the word I'm looking for.
T-R-E-X. Yeah.
Somebody's got to have done a T-Rex on here.
T-Y-R. T-Y-R-A.
Thank you. T-Y-R-A. That's what I was looking for. Okay, let's get you guys in, get them set up. Chaos. My favourite type of gameplay this is. There we go. So 1, bang! Lands right there. Let's get this up. Okay.
You saying the Elder Brain Dragon can't hold 2 T-Rexes, ain't all that?
Not really.
Even if we're holding on with our teeth.
2 under each arm.
Right, so I'm just
I
going to
thought
give...
it was cool.
Oh. So 1 there, and 1 for Ben as well. Okay, and Melissa. Okay, just bear with me, everybody. I'll just get this all set up.
Sorry, Joe.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Do not worry, my friends. You've just freed up my dragon to do other things. This is great. Okay. So, what just happens? Right. So, both of you should have control over your T-Rexes now. So,
Yep.
Ben and Melissa, just make sure you have. Okay, so you fall 80 feet.
And there's a sheet. Excellent.
So, that'll be 8d6. You take 22 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
I'm going to
So
take
now-
no damage instead, using my reaction to slow fall.
Can you do that as a T-Rex?
I don't see why not. It just says it takes my reaction. I can put it in the chat if you want.
I want to see the polymorph spell.
Okay.
Fair.
There you go.
Target's game statistics and mental ability scores are replaced by statistic with chosen. It remains in alignment with personality. Target resumes hit points in normal forms. It's a difficult one because it doesn't say anything. It statistically says things that are kept and things that are not.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say no to that one. You're kind of not a monk at the moment. You're a T-Rex.
Yeah. That's fair. I will have many questions about what I can and can't do then in a moment, but that's fair.
The creature is limited in actions it can perform by the nature of its new form.
Mm-hmm. So
There
yeah,
you go.
T-Rex.
So you
So-
can only do T-Rex shit and not monk shit.
Yeah, exactly. So the haste that Pasta has placed on you is still in effect because that is on a being, not on your stats, if that makes sense. That's to do with,
Sure, yeah.
his stuff. So I just want to remind Holmes, you're now concentrating now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said it's 22 then?
Yeah.
22.
Of 136.
What's that little speech bubble thing that you said was really good?
Stick that on my sheet.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, chip of Merca said like, yes, it's the inconvenience of a polymorph versus wild shape differences is that wild shape is still technically a druid.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
well,
Micah
I
would
think
know. I know. I know they've
As
done a lot
these-
of reading about it.
these two like massive giant T-Rex sort of land onto the ground, the dust sort of spirals upwards and sort of slightly covers what the arena of what we can see as dust, as we're going to take a very, very short little break there before we continue on this wonderful quest of killing this horrific fucking dragon. So, well done, everybody. Survived like 1.5 rounds so far. Feeling good?
Feels like quite an achievement.
Yeah.
You guys are going to do really well. I know. I keep saying it. It's because I believe you can beat this thing. So we're going to pop off for a sec. Go grab yourself a cup of tea. Go grab yourself a gin. Go grab yourself a beer. And we shall be back in about 5-10 minutes time to continue to see if the lacking inspiration can destroy this Elder Brain Dragon. I'll quickly say before we go, if this is the first time you're here with us, do give us a follow. We're really, really close to our follow goal and really appreciate it. If you're lurking in the background, please use the lurk command. It's really good to see that you're there. So just ! lurk and it'll be lovely to see you. If not, we will see you guys in about 10 minutes time. Alrighty? Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Oh. Little tadpoles everywhere. Tadpoles everywhere. Not a
If you get
frog to
to a
speak.
T-Rex, do you lose your tadpole out of your eye?
Right, not no. So that actually
I
is a
have a
good
really
point. So
bad
it's-
history with mind flayers, Joe. You're causing a lot of triggering a lot of really bad memories right now.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. But I am going to say when we get back into the game, we will rectify because there was something that Stuart brought up in the break, and if I could give them inspiration, I would.
I'm a killjoy. Sorry.
I mean, you
Still not.
could.
Right.
So I know I could give him inspiration. Yeah, right. So if I get Laura Dinosaurs, oh, Laura's here, hello mate. Okay, if somebody can give me a follow, sitting in the background, I will give Stuart I'll give Stuart an inspiration for being so kind and being so nice.
Well, do it.
Anybody?
Do it.
Anybody? All right. Well, we'll wait until it comes up, and then as soon as it comes up, Stuart, you'll have your inspiration. He's like frantically making a new account on Twitch so that he could use it, something like that.
Shell account for the win. Just gifted a sub to Haley.
I
Yeah.
will buy my way to victory.
Yeah, done. All right, mate. That is, yeah. I can't argue with that, can I? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So yes, you have your inspiration. So good.
Watch me forget it now.
I know you're not going to use it. It's fine. But there is a good point there, which we do need to do some damage when we kick back in, and we're still in the middle of a turn as well. If you've just joined us, welcome for a wonderful TPK. We are Total Party Knockout. It's a little bit early on that one. As we have the lacking inspiration up against the Elder Brain Dragon from Fizzbands. Really, if you don't know, the TPK is essentially we don't do any of the story stuff. Instead, we go straight to the big battle and see who dies. Death guaranteed here on Sabotage the DM. And we'll get straight back into it, shall we?
Yeah.
Pirate T-Rex.
I love this elder brain noise. It's so
Yeah.
terrifying and so good.
Yeah, it's gonna haunt my dreams, I think.
Yes, thank you, Red Panda Game, for reminding me. YouTube, we've just literally on our YouTube just got over 100 subs. So we are very, very, very happy about that. But if you want to pop over to our YouTube and give us a little subscribe, it also means you can go back and look at all of these, and you'll also be notified when anything else happens. So please give us a sub. We really appreciate it. So here we go. Dan, we were in the middle of your turn.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Before we carry on with the rest of your turn, I'm just going to get the other bits sorted. So Melissa yes, it was Melissa. So Dottie and Pastor McFlanagan, you take some damage from your tadpoles. So let's do that first, and then we can
3d10, you said?
3d10. Yeah, let me just roll that. Oh, there we go.
You're
20.
rolling it?
No, I'll take that. So.
Those
20
tadpoles sting a bit, don't they?
Yeah, so as a T-Rex, you take another 10, as you can feel it like boring around inside of your head.
I haven't got enough X cards for this.
How do these tadpoles things work?
What do you mean?
Like, is it people that are grappled by the dragon take the damage? How does it work?
It's you take every at the end of your turn because you're infected.
Okay.
Yeah, those of us that got hit with the breath weapon that first.
The tadpole briny.
All of us.
Yeah, all of you.
Except
So
for me.
Lily, right?
I don't
yes,
have
yeah. Apart from Savage, Savage doesn't have one. It's the only one who can do death saves at the moment. Okay, so Pastor,
Need to do a
somebody
con
else?
check.
Also, Joe, just to be on the up and up, I applied it to my Dottie HP, not my T-Rex HP, because it happened before the polymorph did.
Thank you. Oh, look at this. I mean,
That's another inspiration, surely.
oh, wow.
Haste is gone.
Haste is gone.
I am a lethargic T-Rex.
Yeah.
Unless, do I have anything? I've got magic resistance as a Yanti pureblood. Would that be? In fact, can I burn my inspiration while I remember it?
We do have a rule here on Sabotage the DM. You
Yeah, you
have
gotta say
to
it
call
first.
out. You have to call them.
No, it's gone.
All right. Well, because of that, Dottie, I'll give you an inspiration for being so kind on it as well.
Great.
Oh wow, here we go. Okay, so you take that, and then you take 20 as well, and now haste is gone. Laura D, thanks, mate, for subscribing over onto our YouTube. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Okay, so where are we at? So, Dan, so you've just twin spelled these two T-Rexes that have fallen from the air. What would you like to do for your bonus?
I was having a look, and I don't actually think I can do. I could. No, I can't, because that is. And that is concentration. I've got concentration for days, and I forgot to do the thing that I was meant to do before, so that won't work. So I'm just going to do a bit more movement, and then I'm done.
Wait, sorry, I need to grab something. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
It's crazy that being I mean, I guess that's why sorcerers are sort of so insane. Like just trying to remember all of the crazy stuff they can do.
Yeah, and it's really easy to remember when you don't get infected with eye worms in the first round, and then and take 2/3 of your three-quarters of your hit points in one go.
Yeah.
Where's Watson when you need him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what have you decided to do? Is there anything you can do?
I've just dipped back a little bit. I've used the remainder of my movement, just dipped back a little bit behind this wall of force.
Okay.
And yeah, and then that is my turn.
Okay, great.
So do I do damage now?
Yep, so you do 3d10. I'm going to roll that up.
Yeah.
Oh, we could just take the 20 that Melissa rolled, I suppose.
I mean, I'd rather not. I'd rather roll my own.
Anyway, watching it gets bigger.
Your tab.
Yeah, watch it go bigger now.
That's a big tadpole.
Mate, we have a rule in our games and we play in real life. Do you want 1 or do you want 3? Like, this is, like, if there's ever a saving throw to be had, always take the 1. Like, always take 1 roll over 3.
Silvery barbs, roll it again. No. All right,
I would laugh so hard if you did and it got like 10, 10, 9 or something.
Kill.
All right.
Kill.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that would have been such a shame if you literally cast it and lost it. It would be awful. Alrighty, as we go through to Pastor Flanagan.
Trouble.
He's looking very, very bad. But Pastor, looking towards his party, is going to look towards our Sorlock friend and it's been like, "You're our best hope here, pal." And is going to run forward 20 feet, and then it's going to reach out, place a hand on the shoulder, and it's going to cast. Oh, where was it? Where is it? Greater Restoration.
Nice.
So pull out the diamond dust, place it kind of on kind of the shoulder area, and then just this pump of like kind of radiant energy just goes into you. And I think I'm going to draw out, hopefully, this infestation, if that will work.
Pop that diamond
yes.
dust in your pipe.
Oh, hang on. Ends a condition, right? Is that what you said? Ends a condition. Is it end a curse?
Yeah, it ends a curse.
There you go.
Yeah,
so
one
tadpoles have been removed.
Nice.
And then
It's literally, it just goes, and just like throws up all of these tadpoles, like pouring out.
Yeah, wow, that's clutch.
I think I like
Three
catch
Stranger
them
Things.
in his holy book that he's holding as reference, and then just smushes it as he closes the book. And with that, is going to also bardically inspire our sword as well.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Not to pin it all on you, buddy, but I'm now gonna hide.
Okay.
Tagged in.
Okay, so end of your turn. So there's 2 things actually. I just reread. So there's 2 things. I'm going to give you all a success actually. So the next round you won't need to do your tadpole stuff because I've just read something in the thing. But I will make you do a saving throw, con saving throw, to see if you can succeed in clearing this. It takes 3 succeeds of cons to get rid of them. So that's why. So I'm not going to put any damage on you, but if you want to do the con save, so please remind me that the next time I come to you, you're not taking any damage.
That's
Oh, you're giving us 1 success. Thank you, Joe. You say you're giving us 1 success.
Be 1 success, and I won't give you any damage on this round.
Thank
Oh,
you.
actually, no. It's one success or the damage. Which one would you prefer?
I
up to
prefer the
to you.
damage. I'd prefer to not take the damage, I think.
Same.
All right. Okay.
I prefer to not take the damage.
Okay, great. So we'll take no
So I'm
ta-
not putting it back. It's just this time, no
Yeah.
damage.
This time, no damage. Great. All right.
And just to double check, what kind of damage is this?
Psychic.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's good. And this isn't a magical effect, right?
No.
Damn it.
Just annoying.
Lithids do not deal with magic. So always
Yeah.
remember that.
Mhm.
Unless they're a
Don't fuck with
litholich.
psionics, kids. Yep. That's my turn done with then.
All right, cool. So we come through to the third round. Nicely done. So Dossie, you were a T-Rex.
Great. I was actually just thinking, is it too late to change my mind on that saving throw versus damage? As I look at my hit points.
I'll allow each of you to make your decision when it comes to your turn. So Stuart took no damage. So we'll go to you. So you want a success instead.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's crack on as normal because I think it's at the end of your turn we do all the damage stuff anyway.
Yeah, so I have lethargy, so I think I do
Oh, no.
nothing.
Sorry, let me start again. The damage comes first, and then the saving comes at the end. There we go. So let's do the 3d10s.
Just seen here as well. If we restore 40 hit points or more in a go, it also kills them.
Yeah. That's quite a big
Ooh.
one. That's quite... Oh, there we go. In with the 20 again. But doing 40 is a major spell. That's the same as you'll be doing a Great Restoration. So
Yeah, it's a heal.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Okay, I've taken the damage. I have lethargy. I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. You got lethargy. Oh, of course, because of the haste.
Yeah,
Sorry.
So if you
That's
can
okay.
do the con save, then
Yes.
could you take it. You've already got one success on this already.
I'm gonna roll that saving throw again with my key point.
So we're 22. Okay, 10. No.
We can't add bardic inspo to saving throws, right?
Let me whack it in the chat. It's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Ability check.
Can't
Oh, saving
remember.
throw. Yes,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
do
you
saving
can.
throw.
Okay, what's your bardic inspiration dice?
D10.
Nice. Oh, no.
So, what's the save I need?
22.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my DM inspiration and roll it again. We're just throwing everything we have at it.
Are you sure you don't have a key thing, or is that like level 16? You can add key points to saving throws.
No, I can add them to attacks. I can't add them to
That's
saving
the one.
throws. I can spend a key to re-roll a saving throw, which is what I just did. But
Okay.
anyway,
All right, fine. There you are. So unfortunately not, but you're not going to do anything else.
I can't. I don't think I can move or attack. So yeah.
Okay. So we'll go through to Savage Lily. Sorry.
Savage Lily is going to try and swear at the dragon, which I guess is just 80 feet above her, flapping now that it's unburdened by the two T-Rexes it was carrying. Suddenly it had mates, then the mates just fell to the floor. And she's going to lumber... I mean, she's just desperately trying to like snap her newfound teeth at this thing. I guess I should move so that I'm not going to be somewhere that other people are included in a breath weapon attack. So if I can fan out a little bit, maybe sort of if I just kind of come to here. I mean, if there's anything high, she's probably going to try and jump on it and just like. But obviously, 80 feet's 80 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
And even T-Rexes struggle a little bit without a sizable trumpet.
Exactly. All right, go to if you've moved over to that side. All right, so now it is back to the Elder Brain Dragon. It's gonna swing 40 feet to here.
Oh,
All right.
no.
It's time for a little breath weapon. Alrighty, so let's get a Constitution saving throw, please.
Who are you aiming at?
From who?
Both of these two. They're behind the line.
The two guys cowering over to the west.
Okay.
Targeting the 2 weakest. What?
It's an incredibly intelligent creature, like insanely intelligent creature.
Yeah, literally a brain.
Literally a brain. Thank you, mate. So let's see your con save. Let's see what you come up with. Look for 22.
Okay.
Remember you're inspired, Dan, if you need that.
Yeah, probably gonna. I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
I'm so dead.
Oh, so no, Danny, you got the advantage on it. Got 17. Ooh,
And I can
shame.
use a D10.
Yep.
Ah!
Is that missing by 1?
Oh, so
Missing by
close.
2.
Missing by
Oh.
2. So you both take 39 psychic damage.
Oh, that's me down.
No.
Let me just double check something. Can I use cutting words on the damage to Dan?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
I mean, I'm dead anyway.
Okay. Yeah, try it with me.
Take 7 off.
Take 7 off. That I don't think will make the difference. So literally, you get like slammed at this tadpole-ness. As I think, Pastor, you sort of your eyes kind of go backwards as you fall down and you land on the ground. Your whole body is completely motionless. You can't seem to move any part of your body. But the only thing that you can hear inside your head are these tadpoles moving as it begins the process. Let's just roll and see how long it takes. Okay, so it's a very slow process. This is how many hours? 52 hours as the process begins with your transformation. You can hear everything that goes on around you and inside you. And thus falls the wonderful Pastor. Okay.
Same with me too, right?
No. You don't have... Oh, you do have them. Honestly, it was like, oh yeah, I was like, that's fine. He's just going to have normal death
I
sense. Like,
honestly
no, you
thought
don't.
you were gonna. I honestly thought you were gonna say all that to Stu and be like, yeah, and then the same for Holmes.
Oh my word! So you're both sorry. Dan, I honestly was like, oh yeah, he hasn't got tadpoles, and I just forgot that that was the reason you died.
Tadpoles at me.
So yeah, so you both can hear like this like scratching and screeching inside of your head. You can hear like you can feel them moving underneath your body. You can feel your bones changing as you begin that process. The two T-Rexes change and form back down. As the I think the dragon's going to come down 40 feet as well. There we go. So let's get rid of these. Oh, where's your tokens gone? Hang on.
I moved mine underneath my T-Rex.
Oh, there you go.
go.
Thank you for that. There we are.
Go.
Wow. Brutalized.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's move through. So that was the thing, and then we're through to the Elder Brain. Elder Brain's done. To the lair action. Okay. Okay, Dottie. Can I get a charisma saving throw, please? Oof.
You still got an inspiration? Oh no.
Key point to roll it again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oof.
14.
Unfortunately, no. I was looking for. I think it was 17. Or was it 18? You feel that you cannot move from your spot. So you kind of stood still. Okay, hold on, just go on. Okay, Dottie. You can't move. You can
So I
still do
can't
anything
move.
else. You can't move, but you can do everything else. You just can't move from the spot.
Interesting.
How are we going to
Okay.
get up 40 feet? Oh, you can fly, but you can't move.
But I can't move. What I can do though, I think. Let me just double check that I can do this more than once.
Sorry, I just said GB Daz has just put picture little Ricks up with go uncle. I love you, mate. Kobolds forever. Okay.
Okay. Dottie is rooted in place, but she's shaken off the lethargy. So she is going to do the searing sunburst again. And this time she's going to put a key point into it to make it a DC 21 con save.
Nice. Okay. Absolute fail. 14.
So it's going to take 4d6 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
9.
9. So damage comes in. Is there anything else that happens as well with the sunburst? It's got to be something else that happens here.
No, it's actually like a really lame 11th level ability. It's fine.
Okay.
And I think that is going to be all that I can do because it is so far away, and I don't think anything else I have is. Let me just double check that the range on Burning Hands is so
Okay.
15-foot cone. Yep. No. She is going to patient defense as a bonus action.
Great. So the dragon as a legendary is going to come and land on the ground.
Turns out being 80 feet up isn't that fun for it anymore.
No, it can smell it on the air. It's going to come down to the ground. Okay, so I think that's you've done. So Savage, you just seen this thing. You've just looked across the Dottie that you expected to kind of fly at it, but not do anything. But instead, just brought their arms together and fired off this like beam of this ball of sunlight over and smacked it in its face. It sort of seems to have got mad by that and landed to the ground as your feet kind of twist in the dirt as you look over towards this elder brain dragon.
I'm really hoping that I can reach it from where I am. I mean,
Too.
yeah. I mean, if I move like squares, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh. Yeah, hang on, let's have a look. So, yeah, you can get there then. If you can do it that way, because I saw it, 30 feet. You're there.
Okay, right. Well, I can reach this thing. So, like twisting and turning this speed kebab carver. Savage Lily is preparing to chop a couple of healthy portions of this soon-to-be dragon kebab, and so she'll make a series of attacks with the scimitar of speed.
Roll on begins to kind of go around the arena as we just see that running in slow motion.
And she'll shout that as well, like, roll on. And I guess it's going to be like, so the scimitar of speed is a bonus attack, and another attack is a bonus attack, right? So that's 4 for the first action, but then obviously I'll be using action surge as well.
Yeah, so let's do them all. Let's do them in sections. So
is it just hit the weapon like one at a time, like?
Yes.
So...
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah.
Let's do another one. Oh,
Come on!
There we go.
Insta death.
Drink some water. It's a crit.
Let's get those fillies in, please, everybody. If you've got them, or if you get in with our 20s, just roll them in. Roll them in.
Do you want me to roll all the attacks? Do you want to hit the
let's do
damage?
let's do all of the attacks. Let's just do it all.
Ooh. So that's the first kebab moves.
All right, so let's see what the damage was on all of those, please.
Are they all hits?
Just the top 2.
Okay.
10 and oh yes, here we go. So that was in for 14, 16 to 26 total.
And then obviously, the action surge gives me another attack, which I can turn into 3 attacks. So that's just basically like, do you want some chili sauce with this? And just goes for it with the scimitar. No, come on.
22.
Oh, it's only 1.
Actually, you're correct. You hit another one on the last one. My apologies. You did hit.
Was that the
one.
18?
The 18 does hit. Thank you, Daz.
Oh, cheers. Whoever that was.
Excellent.
Can't see the chat at the moment, but that's very lovely. So that's 9 for the first round, and then
14 comes through. So it's another 14 there. Nicely done.
I mean, It would be lovely if she could grapple a dragon as well as that, but she hasn't got enough actions left. Can I do anything else? I think that's it. I think that's what fighters do. Did I do fighter?
Yeah. I think you did fighter well, yeah.
Can you not heal
Have you
yourself,
used your second
Fighter?
wind already? Really?
Yeah, second wind.
So second wind is
You can heal as a bonus action.
extra stamina, right? I mean extra hit points. I might as well do that, right? No, I've already done my bonus action. So
I don't think we're going to
Don't you-
survive another round, but if you still have a bonus action, yeah.
my
Yeah, I'm
bonus
fairly-
action was my.
I'm fairly sure you get another bonus action, don't you? Action search. Is that just my mind going, or is it?
Just another action.
It's
Yeah.
just an
Okay.
extra action, yeah. Oh no,
That's up to
and a
you,
possible
Joe.
bonus action, and a possible bonus
And a
action.
possible bonus action.
Really?
So yeah, second wind, I'll have it. So it's 1d10 plus 14.
Very nice.
Which I guess I can just. Can I hit that, or should I just? I'll do it with the dice.
You can do it with dice, it's up to you.
So that's 19 HP.
Nice. Add that on to yourself. Very, very nice. As you kind of like slash across it.
Roll on.
Yeah, this is going to happen. Both of you look over and you see that this polar bear that's been sat there the whole time, and you've had absolutely no idea why this polar bear sat there. As it kind of turns and looks at both of you, and then sort of like sits on the ground. And as it does, it just begins to sort of disapparate and disappear as it goes through. As you see this like of energy spits across. A lot of them feel like hedgehog stings. As you sort of like slammed across, and you get 20 temporary hit points as Jeremy leaves us finally from the arena. As you just hear the words. Quilla, as it disappears.
Thank you, Aiden.
Thank you, Aiden. And this is why I
Thank
always
you,
like to
Aiden.
keep.
I don't know what that was, Aiden, but thank you.
Okay, so yes, that was brought in our last battle here. It was brought as a way of bringing in some temporary hit points, so I thought I'd make it disappear now. And I did listen to back today. I was like, yeah, everyone gets temporary hit points when they get in the arena. And I was like, okay, I need to use that at some point. So there you go. You got 20 hit points on your temps. All right. Okay, anything else you'd like to do? Anything else you'd like to do, Savage Lily?
I think
That
that's
doesn't
me.
apply to our two downed friends, though, right?
Unfortunately not, no.
No.
Yeah. Well, if it does, they can feel it, but they just can't do anything.
Oh,
about
just be the tadpoles would just get stronger, right?
You're just prolonging the pain.
I think that's me. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So, I need to recharge. That failed on recharge. So, the dragon's going to look at you and go in for some attack, Savage. All right.
Nice.
So we're going for one bite attack, 24 hits, I think.
Hits. Yep.
2 claws,
Miss and a hit.
and then finally with a tentacle.
Oh, that's a big squeeze.
All right. So we get the bite is my god 30. Oh, what is that? 36.
I'll take those temporary hit points back off, shall I? Hold on.
So 36. The claw adds another 10,
Wait a
so it's 46, and then we come in for the tentacle. 26, 58, 59 total damage, and you are now grappled.
Okay, so 59, so that's 20 have gone, and then minus 30 is painful. But, is that the best you got? Cool, mad lad.
Win this.
Oh my
Savage Lily is
God.
going to win this.
I really feel it as well. As this wall of force sort of disappears over here and reappears. It actually reappears here around Lily as well. Okay, so we go through to Holmes is dead. Pastor's dead. We round to the 5th round. Dottie, you suddenly feel like your legs can move.
Great. What have you done? You've blocked my route. How tall is this wall? It's really tall, right?
So it's about
20
20,
feet.
it was 20 feet because it was around and then it came up.
Okay. Does this make sense? Can I run around this thing and still get there
Yes.
with 50 feet of movement?
Yes, you can. I can
Okay.
see that.
Great. Okay, cool. Dottie runs over here. oh no, everyone's going down. This is really bad. Okay, please stop hurting my friends. I don't really know them, but they seem nice people, and now they're all dead. Oh no. She's gonna hit him a bunch.
Yeah.
18.
18 hits.
Great. 12
12.
and
Okay.
a DC 21 con save, please.
Yes, of course. Okay.
Come on,
And...
Dottie.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry, this one. Oh, it's a fail! As the Elder Brain Dragon is stunned! The crowd go crazy. There's potatoes being thrown everywhere. There's literally like mash. It's just like crawling through. Oh my
I was going to say, is
word.
Lily grappled? Because if so, she is no longer grappled.
You're no
Incapacitated.
longer grappled. No, as this
Yeah,
thing.
Lily just shouts over to Dottie. She's like, I see you brought some pita bread.
Right, let's get the monk punch emojis going. If you've got them, there we go. Fantastic hit. First hit of all time. So let's go in for your next set of attacks.
Yeah, so now they're at advantage. 28
Yeah, that hits.
for 9 radiant damage.
Perfect.
And she's going to flurry of blows and hit 2 more times. 25
25 hits.
for 12 radiant damage.
Yes, mate.
And a for 14 more radiant damage.
Yes, mate. Here we go. Just fill the screen. Fill it up with those emojis. Fill it up.
And
Really,
it is
really
stunned
nice.
until the end of my next turn.
Exactly. Such a great turn. Monks.
So cool.
Oh, my word. My word. All right. So we move through to Savage. So the Savage, now you can see it. It sort of seems to be like twisting slightly like this. There's
That's disgusting. It smells bad as well. It smells like C6 Stefan's bag of holding. It's disgusting. It smells like Saltmarsh Sal's hammock. It smells like a Sahuagin shat in your tankard. It's disgusting. I think it's the brain thing in the dragon.
Oh, mate. I'm going to have to give you inspiration because you're the only person I haven't given it to yet. Very, very nice.
We're no longer lacking inspiration. This is great. I love it.
All right,
Right.
so you got an advantage on all of these attacks.
Okay. So there will be 4 of them.
25 hits.
I'll just do the damage as I go.
15, yes.
She is just like grimacing at this kind of just. So she's kind of trying to make a big elephant leg out of this dragon. And just,
Yep, that's who goes in there. 21 hits, so that's another 10, and then we go to... Oh! Yes! There we are.
and one more bonus action as she gives a flourish with the scimitar of speed.
Oh, so good. There we are. Wow. So I lost track. So 11 on the 20, and then another 15 at the end. Wow. Slice,
Want some
slice,
salad
slice.
as well. Did you bring any? I've got no salad to go with it.
I think, Dottie, you've got to put your hand in your pocket and you've got those crumpled dry worms you put on everything. And it's like, oh, no, maybe not.
Loads of crisp potatoes, thanks to you.
Wow. Wow. That was something else. So Elder doesn't do anything. I'm also going to say it's legendary. It's lair actions don't do anything either.
That's very kind of you.
Okay, so we come back round to Dottie.
Do it again.
Yeah, let's see if we can do that again. That would be really handy. Still at advantage for these attacks. 25.
Yep.
For 9, and can I get another DC 21 con save, please?
So it's just come out, is that right? Or is it the end of your turn?
So it's at the end of the turn, but I'm going to try to stun it before my turn so that it's kind of stunned for the next round too.
Oh, it crits it. There you go.
Yep, that's okay. I'm going to hit it again.
Ooh!
It's great. It's still at advantage
Come on.
for 10 radiant damage and another DC 21 con save, please.
Yep, absolutely. I am having so much fun with this. Oh, it's 17 and it fails. It's stunned once
So
more.
it's stunned for another round.
Mhm.
This is so cool.
We
I'm
got,
gonna hit it again.
yeah, can we get some countdowns on your on your things? I really want to know how many you got left. 26
I
hits.
have one left, so that's why I'm not flurry of blowsing right now.
Yeah,
11 radiant damage.
Very, very nice. Wow. You can like look at the screen, it's still going with the Phillies and the 20s, and it's just like it's the best.
I think Dottie yells across the like, if you could kill it, I don't think this is gonna last much longer. Please hurry up.
We get back to Lily. Lily's literally there, like literally sharpening the blade, ready to go. So let's have a look.
She's almost looking a bit worn out and kind of breathing a bit hard now, but just going for it with another four slashes. Definitely playing to the crowd though.
Yes.
Get it.
There we go. So all of those hit.
Are they still all at advantage? Oh
Yes.
Yes,
Done.
you're stunned.
Oh, cool.
So another 12. Another 12. 10 and another 12. Wow. And then another 12. So it is now bloodied. So
I knew you were going to say that. It's like, all right, just warming up.
No.
Nice.
I love it. GB does literally. Dan Berman, are you dead? No, they're not dead. They are completely alive. They're just being changed into something else. Okay. So that was an amazing round. Well done, Lily. Okay, so that was, I am now going to use I am going to use the lair action now. Oh no,
I was also going to say I was probably supposed to take damage on that last turn, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Give you inspiration on the roll. Oh, I'm going to say, yeah, if a 10 comes up, you can change it to a 1.
That's okay. Thank you, Quilliam.
Yeah, because you've still got those temporaries, so all good. So do you want to do a con save?
Sure.
Unfortunate. But you're still up, which is the most important thing. So you've still got 2 of those temporary hit points left. The lair action does not kick off as we come back round to Dottie. Wow, here we are in my favourite round, everybody. It's round 7, my favourite round. See what you can do.
20
20 hits.
Oh,
for 8 radiant damage and last key point for a con save, please.
Oh god, I just screwed that one up. 254 minus 8. Another one.
Yep.
Oh, and it stuns it for another round.
All right. Well
That's
done.
the last key point. Kind of kicks through those beautiful feathers.
Just 250 hit points to go, peeps. You
Just
got it.
250 go. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. So
I don't. Yeah. Okay. Well, she's gonna hit it again. 25.
hits. This is amazing. I'm really into this. This is beautiful. Yep. For 8.
Yeah. And I think. Okay, she's gonna hit it again with her bonus action first. 18.
Yes, that does hit. Just that hits.
Okay, for 9 radiant damage. And then she's gonna fly 50 feet away.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. Anyway, I will measure that. Where can I go? Away.
Yes. Away sort of sounds good. I think I'm
There we
going to
go.
stick it out.
Very, very nice. Alrighty, and then through back to Savage Lily.
Okay, come on. I
You
mean,
still have advantage for one
while
more
you're
round.
down, yeah, 4 attacks with advantage. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 4.
Yep, they're all
Yeah.
hit. They're all hit.
What's the AC? Is it 18? Is it
Yes.
17?
Yeah, but you've got advantage, so they,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's 11, 10, 15, and another 12. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful.
I mean, I guess there's not really any way I can. I mean, I kind of want to get on that dragon again. I don't want it flying off and leaving me on the floor. So do you need me to make any kind of athletics check, or
No, you can climb
it's
on.
still
but
prone, right?
It's still stunned, so it's on the ground. So you can climb up onto it. What I'm going to say is, if it does begin flying, we'll do some like dexterities and see if you stay on it.
Sweet. I've got a bit of acrobatics, I think. Rough seas and all that.
Man.
Excellent. Yeah, then Savage Lily's gonna hop up on top and just say, right, come on then, sausage, time to take you for a ride.
So the Elderwood Brain Dragon is dazed and confused as we come through to round 8. As Dottie, you have now ran across the other side of the arena. We can just about see you on the screen here on the stream. Let's see what you can do.
Okay, so I take damage at the start of my turn, right?
Start of your turn, yeah.
Okay, this is probably going to be the end of Dottie. Yep.
Oh.
Dottie is down. Don't get to do the cool thing I was going to do.
So as you kind of like fall and just crumple to the ground, you can feel, you can hear everything around. As you see things like moving inside your brain and moving under your skin, you hear bum 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 bum, nothing compares. So you literally that's the song, and it's literally, and that's as you can feel the transformation begin. As we go and see how long it's going to take. 30 hours. So yours is slightly faster. On the other side of the arena, what we can see is there seems to be like some tentacles that are beginning to pour out from like a beard on Pasta and on Holmes. Thank you, by the way, Stuart and Dan, for being so great over there and just supporting in the chat. I really appreciate what you're doing. Thank you so much. As we come back to Savage Lily, that is literally stood on top of this thing.
She is just
it's now no longer stunned.
Right. So
come on, Lily.
But it's still her turn, yeah? Okay, cool.
Come on, Lily.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you'd notice like Dottie go down there and she's like, what did you do to that little beard? Right, and just immediately goes for another round of hack and slash.
As you hear those songs rolling on, going across. So I want to see them all in the chat, please, as this attack comes in. Roll on, roll on. Okay, all of them hit, I think. Yes, they all do hit. Ooh, this is going to be
just
tight.
Starting to warm up now. She's just like limbering up a bit. And
oh my word. Okay, another 14 and 13. Wow. Great attacks is sort of just you're attacking from the top. It's like this as you slam down. We keep them rolling. Keep it rolling. Come through from GP Daz. It's like roll on from everybody in the crowd. As this tentacle goes and slaps you in the face. Let's have a look. So tentacle comes in. 29 hits you for 11 psychic, and you are now grappled.
I am. That's where I want to be.
Yep. So you kind of like get slightly lifted off the back. And she's sort of like around towards the kind of the front of the creature now as it's sort of holding you in its tentacle as it goes in for some bites on its turn. Ooh. Okay, it comes in with a bite. Oof. Claw. It doesn't need to do a tentacle attack because you've already... Actually, it will double up. Should it double up? No, it can double up.
Can it?
Okay. Yeah, it can double up. It can hold up to 4 creatures.
I'm double grappled.
But it doesn't do that. Instead, it just kind of like goes into bites and stuff. So the 20... I think they all hit, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just 21 plus 5, so it's 26 on the bite. The claw comes in for 10 slashing, and the other 36. Claw comes in for another 13 on top.
49.
Yeah. And I think it's actually going to fly low with all of you and actually come and it stands over its army over here. That's just like everything coming in. As that is the rest of their turn. The lair actions. Okay, it's going to use lair action. Can you do a charisma save for me, please?
Yeah.
Come on, mate. Roll on.
Go on.
Oh, You can't, if you were on the ground, you couldn't move. So if you do get dropped at any point, you can't move or run anywhere. Okay. Right, as we come through to your turn. As we're in round 9. Round 9. I think this is the longest we've got. I think it's because the rounds have been so fast.
This is the last one.
Half of them went down so early.
I'm afraid this is the last one.
Come on.
So
come
she
on.
needs to break the grapple for a start, right? So it's a strength.
No, you don't have to. You can keep attacking.
Oh, can I?
Like, yeah.
Oh,
You don't have
definitely
to.
will. Yeah, cool.
It's not like you're not like you're restrained. Where restrained, you would probably have to break to do it.
Right. Definitely, yeah. Just she's kind of grimacing now and just sort of like shouting under her breath, like, "Sick brov, if I don't make it through this, I'm coming for you." And then she's like, "Doof."
Ooh. Oh,
3
okay.
hits.
3 hits. So 25, 23, and then 19.
It's not enough.
Oh, so that's 15, and
10.
another 10. So that'd be 30, 40. Oh, it's looking pretty nasty, looking pretty gnarled up, but it's not quite there.
It's got more HP than me.
Oh my word!
Can you second wind again?
I don't. Oh.
Unless it's like a
No.
whatever, but usually it's once for short rest.
There
Yeah,
we go,
once per short.
I
tentacles.
bet you get it twice after a certain level for a fighter.
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know.
I know that's like higher, much higher, I think.
It is.
All right, have you got any abilities running at the moment? You haven't, have you? No, so it's no point on that one. It has this amazing ability that I haven't been able to use because you've all been so good at keeping away from me.
One
like,
quick question. Heavy armor master would just kick in automatically, would it? Like I get any slashing, piercing, bludgeoning damage reduced by 3. I don't know.
Like, yeah, we should have had that in the whole time. So we had 10 rounds. I'm going to call that.
Well, no, I mean I haven't really taken that. Oh no, the last round was the first time I really took damage off it. So it's fine. It's fine. I just scrolled to the bottom of all of my stuff. Even as a fighter,
Well-
I'm still missing things like.
Well, if you want to add 9 to it, then if you imagine that's 3 sets of. You say 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got 3 sets of 3. So then we'll add that on
That's
as 9.
very civil of you, DM. Thank you.
Joe is desperate.
Alrighty, so it's now through to the Elder Brain Dragon's turn as it comes in for some bites. Okay. Bite.
Yeah.
32 hits. Claw. 18 misses. Oh, this could be interesting. Oh, my word! This could be really interesting. So let's see what happens. So the bite damage, see what it is? Oh, so it's 25 damage.
Still up.
Come on, Savage! Come on, Savage!
Oh, Savage Lily.
Right. Really, really nice.
I'm starting to get mildly hysterical now. Hold on.
So this wall of force kind of goes around and protects each of their army that they're calling it now, as they're holding on to the people around them that they want to make sure that they can take with them.
But are they rolling on? No, they are not.
As we kick through back to round 10, Savage. Come on, mate. Come on. And there we go. We've even got the Tunk Clubs are coming in for you right now. Everybody. Every stream we do
Shot
here
with
is...
some spuds.
Come on.
Here we go then. I think this is Lily's last good effort. We're getting
Lily's
4
last
attacks with
stand.
a scimitar of speed.
Oh. On hits. Oh no.
Oh.
All right. So 3 of those hit.
Oh. 17's enough.
17 is enough.
That's not quite enough though.
Okay, let's have a look. Say that would be a 15.
30,
15.
41.
41.
And 11. Oh, it's so close. This is down to the wire here on Sabotage the DM. It is,
Lily's still
Lily's-
on 32.
Lily's still standing. Oh my god, as it comes through to the Elder Brain dragon's go as his slashes have been slashing across its chest, across its face, across its tentacles, across its nasty, gnarly little brain as it comes in for some more bites upon this, a beautiful pirate queen. Here's the bite. 1, the 26 will hit. The claws come in. 21.
Yeah.
The 21 hits. He goes in for another claw. Oh my word. Let's see what happens. Okay, ooh, 34 damage. The claw comes in with a 9 slashing and down.
Yeah.
Wow. She drops you to the ground. Can I have a death saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Natural 20, come on.
You've
Natural
got
20.
Indomitable.
Have you got Indomitable?
2 times Indomitables. You can choose to pass it, can't you?
Oh, thank you. Because I would have had to scroll all the way down my character sheet again.
So she lands to the ground and stands back up. She puts down the scimitar onto the ground.
Hold on, what does it mean? It means I can re-roll a saving throw.
Yeah, save and throw. You get to re-roll it.
Excuse me. Story.
Sorry.
She drops to the ground. The whole crowd goes, and you just hear. Just it kind of launches upwards and looks around at its prey. What it doesn't see is this scimitar. Gunk. As Savage stands, covered in blood, head to toe, screaming. As she looks around, all you hear is roll on. Roll on. As I know it's the wrong lyrics, but hey, story. As she stands looking up at this dragon. As it is now your turn, Savage Lily, Queen of the Waves, Captain of the Queen's Armpit, as they go in for their last attack.
Get it!
Come on, mate. You've got 1 hit point. You have 1 hit point left, and you're coming on.
Go on.
Yes. Yes.
Yes!
Oh. Fill that screen, people. Fill it up. I want to see as many lyrics. Fill it up. Fill it up. Okay.
Crap, but never mind.
Oh, let's have a look. What did we get? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, right. Okay. So that was 15. The 10. What was the last one? What's the last one?
That's 12. So the crit was just 12.
Okay.
So-
If those of you on the stream, I'm going to click on this creature now so you can see something, because I cannot believe this. So give me 1 second, everybody at home. So you're slashing through, throwing across this face. It won't let me click it. Because I am astounded, because you needed on that last roll, you needed 10 to kill it. So, Savage Lily, what does this look like?
No way.
Tell me.
As the tentacles drop from Savage Lily's body, and she hears the rolling on and the spuds being shouted and she's like, "Hey, look at this! We've got calamari as well!" And she just starts flinging bits of the brain and the dragon back into. Just does a little lap, starts jogging around a little bit, but then catches sight of her fallen comrades, passes swiftly by the ones who have already got tentacly beards because she's not messing with that, but definitely passes over to Dottie and just sort of scoops her up and takes her over to sort of the edge of the arena where the bird brains are, to put her in front of her fans. But then she's just like, "Yeah, fuck her, she's dead. Thanks, come on, let's party."
And as you go, "Fuck her, let's party." You stand on a plank. And as you see the Admiralty behind you, as they turn, as you look down, you think, how can I get out of this? As it says, Savage Lillian Smith, you have been charged with piracy and murder. What are your last words?
Well, I'd say cheer up, sausage. It might never happen.
As you spin, jumping off of the plank itself, your hands land onto the plank as you spring back up, flip over as you land in the center of your ship. You rip past the cords, walk over to one of the Admiralty, you grab their swords as you shout up to your crew to begin the rebellion. As we zoom out of the ship itself, the Grand Queen's armpit, as we see the rebellion begin, as they start taking over all of this Admiralty, the swords that come screaming in, as the last face we see is a bloodied half-orc as she screams up to the ground, "My ship, roll on!"
Woohoo!
The scene seems to go down to grey. We come back to this arena. The arena is empty. There is no one around. The bodies have been moved to the centre of the circle. Each of them are now different and changed. Some in circles going. As you return inside a large, fluidic area, space. Inside a pod, we see these three bodies. As we stretch out, we see their bodies changing as there are thousands of pods, all in different stages of transformation. As you go across, we see that inside the center, in a large jar, is a brain that controls them all. As you begin your transformation into the great lithids of the Mind Flayers. As we fade to black. Oh my god, I am absolutely fucking astounded. Like, so good. So good. So good. I cannot believe, literally, I sat there, I was typing it in, you could see it on the stream, I'm typing in the things, and it was like, and what's your last one? And you can see it, 10.
No way. See, to me, it felt like the sort of shit that I pull as like a DM. Don't worry, none of my players are going to be watching this. Too late for them. They got work tomorrow. And I'm just like, yeah, you've killed it. It was just enough. Well done. Let them off the hook. That's what it felt
insane.
Like, this is too good.
It's too good. And it was absolutely amazing. The other guys here, you did so well. Melissa. Dottie.
Fun.
Shit. Monk shit.
He's a weapon.
Absolute weapon. But I just want to say you guys were absolutely incredible. I'd like to ask for like your favourite moments of the battle, like something that we like to do on Sabotage the DM. So I think we'll start with the two guys that haven't been able to say very much for the last like hour. Mr. Berman, what was your favourite moments of this evening?
Just Dottie creaming through all of those legendary resistances in one turn.
Yeah.
And also, like, obviously you weren't privy to this, Joe, but like we had a plan. We had an idea of a plan, and everyone stuck and committed to the plan, even though it didn't actually move us very far at all because we were all so fucked. but everyone was like, no, we said we were going to stick around for the spell, and we're going to do the spell, and we're all going to move 15 feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, that's good.
Right, it's really interesting that I've seen in these TPKs is the spellcasters, like it's the melees that have been doing like huge damage on these. But I say both of you did an amazing job of being fantastic support classes in that, and especially I haven't seen a sorcerer being played as a support class before, and I thought you did an absolutely fucking banging job to allow these two to take down that amount of damage.
What was it called? The Silver Shards? What's that?
Oh, Silvery Barbs. It's a broken spell.
Love it. Good.
It's so good. But literally, I think when you two went down, the creature had, was it 480 hit points?
Just carved it out.
And they just carved it down. Like, absolutely brilliant. So well done, you two. Stuart, what was your favourite moment for today?
I even wrote it down. It made me laugh that much. A Salgin that's shitting your tankard is the quote I am going to take with me for years. Honestly, Lily was cracking me up the entire session. I was like, if you watch this on repeat, you'll probably see me just swinging back and forth, just laughing. Like, any references to kebab shops, I was like, this is bonkers and D&D, and that's why I love it. This game is amazing.
So good.
That's cool.
Chat as well. If you want to throw in your favourite moments that have happened today, that'd be really great. Melissa, your first TPK, you died,
I
but
did.
you won. That's the most important thing. That's the thing.
Which I feel like
Dan is
for all
still
the
not beaten.
Yeah, all the Dottie antagonists out there got, the best of both worlds, right? So.
Exactly. So what was your favourite moments from today?
Oh, stunning an Elder Brain Dragon is going to be a thing that I am like seeking that high going forward. I would like to do that again, please. That seems that was very fun.
Excellent. It's such a good one. Stunning. I mean, as I said it before, and I'll say it again, monks.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean,
And-
to burn 3 resistances in one turn,
And then won the following
Oh.
turn immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
absolutely sensational, and it's been brilliant to have you here for your first one, and now I can mark that win for next time that you come back, because we
There we
definitely
go.
want you back again. And then we come to the wonderful Lily Savage, Ben Hooley, everybody, like coming with a killing blow at the end. It literally, the beginning of the battle, it was like, when is this fighter going to get into their stride? And then
is
suddenly
it.
they did. So please tell me, my friend, what was your favourite moment from tonight?
Oh, so many. I've got I loved from all different, I love the characters that Savage Lily was with. I really liked Dottie's first move with the sun. It's not sun stare. Don't look at the sun.
Searing
Bad boy.
sunburst. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. But obviously, like her having to listen to that Sweet Prince song when she went down in the end. There, it's pretty like quite a bit a sweet moment because it's super entertaining. But that left me on my own, and I've never felt that before, like a player, like being the last one standing. So that was a new first for me as well. But the Holmes coming in on the
bus.
was like, oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that's how you make an entrance, right? Yeah, just checking. And
Yeah.
and
Forgot
obviously
about that.
the pastor, when he recovered his memory and started preaching properly, was also quite a treat. So I couldn't have been happier with. I don't think Lily could have been happier probably with her compadres for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
I like
And
the
I
potted
say-
plant god. That was a good one.
I was desperately trying to think of a name for a potted plant god, and I was just so excited at the time I just couldn't even latch onto it. Like Ceramica I had, and it was like, what's that even mean? I don't know what's going on.
So I'm gonna say now I can mark you as a win one, lost none, and like I will quite happily, I think everybody here will agree, quite happily have the both of you back again to keep going. Stuart up with the win 2, lost 1, and Dan, fucking Berman.
Scoreboard.
Well done, mate. Still clean. Still
Scoreboard.
Still clean. Yes, I know. And me, win none, lose 3. So close.
Spectacularly.
Yeah.
I was going to say two other things actually. Firstly, the part of this battle that I'm going to clip and put out on the social media is all of us watching those last round of attacks going, I watched it back on the stream on delay and was like, that's amazing. That is what TPK is all about. I absolutely love the drama of that. Also, Joe, I have realized that we are currently sat here as 5 DMs, 3 of which who have not yet run a TPK. I'll leave it at that.
Yep, absolutely. I think that is definitely needs to happen for surezies. Each one of you I'm expecting. Please do think about a monster that you would like to bring here for TPK, and I will happily fight against it. But before we go, I want to find out wherever we can see everybody and where we can catch you all. So, of course, we'll come down to Melissa. Where can we see you next? What are you doing next?
Sure. So watch me playing D&D over on twitch.tv/DMPhilly. On Tuesdays, we do Dragonfly, which is D&D in space, kind of Spelljammer-inspired D&D. And then on some Fridays, including the one that just happened, we do Humble Year. So it's kind of a Humblewood
good.
D&D campaign. So I play a tiny little mouse fighter who does a lot of yelling. So that's very fun. Very different than the tiny bird who also does a lot of yelling. I don't know what that says about me. Otherwise, I podcast for post-show recaps. So I have some podcasts on the main feed, including the Legends of Vox Machina Critter Club. So we're going kind of all spoilers in, talking about that. Although there's also kind of spoiler-free podcasts over there as well. Soon to be covering the show Severance on Apple TV on the main feed. And then if you're in the Patreon, $5 a month gets you access to all the podcasts. I do YA, so we do young adult fiction. We're currently talking about Harry Potter, which is very fun. We've previously done like Twilight and Hunger Games, stuff like that. I was recently on Shit 90 Shows Taught Me talking about Boy Meets World, and I recently recorded on One Indescribable podcast talking about Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. So it's been a busy week, but that's all the places if you're not done with me. Otherwise, Twitter is MelissaW28.
There we are. Oh my words. There's so many places that you can catch this wonderful Melissa and say, expecting a monster to come and play and do some more TPK. Because it is number 9, so we need something special for number 10. So do think about it.
I was thinking about this. Can we just do 3 monsters versus 5 level 20 monks?
Well, I did have a...
Double down.
If you'll let me play a level 20 Moon Druid, like, I'll come back tomorrow.
Ooh. Oh my word, here we go. Alrighty, so we'll have a think about that. I'd love to see you TPK, like run a TPK here. So Stuart, where can we catch you next?
Well, compared to Melissa, I feel incredibly lazy as I have nothing really to plug because I've been retreating back into my kind of like little hidey hole and doing campaign prep for my home game. I'm expanding out the area of Westgate. So I've been doing tons of research into that and stuff. May find me on here again sometime soon. I think we may have some things scheduled, perhaps. And otherwise, as kind of Melissa said, the PSR Discord, I'm a recent member that's just joined, and it is fantastic, and I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, come play D&D with us in our West Marches campaign in the Discord. You can meet Milton, who's a adorable goblin rogue. We're big fans.
Yeah, it's fun.
And of course, we can always go. You can always go over to Sword and Board as well to pick up your adventures, because we recently ran one here, which was brilliant. The Dragon Wing was fantastic, and so you're working on another one, I believe.
Yes, we've got another one in the pipeline called The Fall of Vilgamoth, which is going to be a nice kind of somewhat standard adventure with a good moral twist, which I think is a good way of introducing new players to not be murder hobos, which is quite nice. But we're also introducing some new mechanics. We're in the process of playtesting it at the moment, so fingers crossed we should have something to release soon. But as per usual with schedules, dates, when.
Absolutely. And that link didn't work actually for Sword and Board. Just so you're aware, Dan. And Ben, where can we catch your stuff? Of course, you're an illustrator. You drew your Savage Lily image today, which was fantastic. So where can we grab your stuff?
I am an illustrator and fledgling animator. Well, I've been a fledgling animator for like 15 years or something now. I'm still crap at it, but I love it. So I'm doing a bit more of that. I'm just at ben.hooley on Insta, and my website is benhooleyartist.co.uk, so you can see some of my work there. I've had the fortune, although I work full time as an illustrator for a studio, I do try and do like labour of love style projects, and I've been in touch with a lovely guy who popped in briefly, I think, to lurk, called Henry, who's out there in the States, and he is Whimsy's Throne, and he's going to be starting to release a few. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this now. Is at some point Whimsy's Throne are going to be releasing some delicious products, bite-sized products for the D&D community all around the world. So that's been fun. I've been doing a few picks for them, and that's it really. Hopefully playing a bit more. As I say, that was my first stream, so like this is fun.
You're definitely something to have you back. Absolutely. And
Thank you.
And I think something.
Thanks to the chat as well has been like just having that when I could dip over back into it and seeing people just being really involved is always great to see. So thank you.
Absolutely. And I was going to say, so Gillian Stark. Yes, Gillian Stark. Thank you for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Sorry if that was completely pronounced incorrectly, but thank you for following us. I hope you enjoyed the show. And finally, of course, our wonderful Dan Berman. When can we see you next? I know it's going to be very soon as well.
Yeah, is it next Monday? Are we doing anything this week?
It is next Monday.
It is next Monday. Next
Yeah.
Monday, you get to see me back on Oshi's Revenge, playing the terrifying kid. Such a joy to. Joe, I need to bring the kid into TPK.
Oh God, no. Crazy dark hexblood fucking mastermind rogue. No. maybe it's one of the monsters. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
Oh
I'm gonna,
God.
I'll level them up and I'll throw them at a load of monks.
Yeah. Yeah. So we can see you Monday, and we can see. Sorry.
So you got me on Oshi's Revenge. You got me back on the normal mall rats with cinder wastes, and then yeah, you'll probably catch me on some other bits real soon. I'm excited.
Very, very good. Yeah, and I'd say that I just got. If you check out on the credits at the end of this, you'll see that where Dottie's art came from. So it is Hannah Lilo, yes.
Elo, so ILLO. Yeah.
Lovely. And their Insta is also marked on the credits as well. So if you do want to go check this out, it's @_Elo. Is that right? Isn't it?
Yeah. Thanks.
Fantastic.
And then Kevin Schroeder was the kind of original commissioner of that art, who also gave me. I kind of got permission from both of them to use it. So
it's such a beautiful image, such a wonderful image. So yeah, I think Dan and I have got lots and lots of work to do. I think planning all these new TPKs, trying to get some more contacts together. We're trying to get some more things back together on this whole channel. We're rebuilding again after the break, because I come back into the new year with some wonderful shows for you. Hopefully, returning back to our Dragon Heist days. Returning soon with our Arcane Ward, that will be coming back very, very soon. And I would love to start on something new, which I'm thinking about. I'm also spying all of you here and wondering what else we could kind of do with you all. I'm going to say thank you very much to Gillian Stark, to Stuart again for being so wonderful. Ben Hooley again, thank you for subscribing. Gummy Kiddo, thank you for following. GP Dads, once again being the amazing mod that you are. Thank you so much, my friend. I really, really appreciate that for doing everything.
And before you sign off, Joe, can we all just have a minute to appreciate all these upgraded visuals that Joe has been doing? Like all these additional stats, the extra space around, the extended chat, the ticker, and the thing that changes all the social media, and the thing that changes all the minis with the stats and the things. It's like watching Sportscast now.
Yeah, it's really cool.
This isn't sports. I thought this is my sports.
Yeah, and all the bouncy emote things and the robo sabotage. He's a genius.
So
and he's got a job.
Thank you so much. All right, before we go, because there were so many crits in the page, can we fill up the chat with crits? And while Dan and I figure out who we're going to raid, I think we should definitely raid somebody. Let me have a quick look, see who's on. Yeah,
when we do, we haven't said this in ages. We really should. When we do raid, please do say big love from Sabotage the DM. Go and throw him some love and say who sent you there.
There we are. Beautiful. So let's go over to the Grimbard, actually. The Grimbard. And do you want me to do that, Dan? I can sit the red. Yeah.
Go on.
All right, cool.
We love a bard.
Yeah, the Grimbard is really fantastic. Really great musician as well, if you want to kind of follow them. I've been watching a few of their sessions recently. Big fan. I'm going to say it to everybody who's joined us and watched it today. I'm really glad you did. If you are here watching on YouTube, do give us a subscribe. Or if you think you might have missed something, go over to our YouTube, give us a subscribe, give us a like, give us a comment. I'd really, really appreciate it. Just setting up the raid. Here we go as we move over. So I think when we get over to... So the Grimbard, what should we say? We killed the Elder Brain Dragon. Love from Sabotage, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So just get that message written in so people can just like grab it and copy and paste it as we come back. And wait for that to go in the chat. So that I'm happy that we can go. Look at that, so many crits. Such a wonderful day for crits. Okay. Who's writing it in? Am I writing it in? Oh, you are. Great. Yep, so just copy that, and we'll send it up when we go over to the Grimbard. And we shall see you guys very, very soon for a little bit more adventure here on Sabotage the DM. Right, see you later. Sadly.